Oop.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Outward, where we are hopefully going to finish our grand adventures.
Right, so are you going to the inn to rest?
Yes, I'm going to the inn to rest.
Yeah, I'll just do the same in my world. For free!
For my character is tired and hurt. Somebody has hurt her feelings.
Very sad.
Should be enough. I think our next quest is going to be the last one.
Yeah, it should be the 4th.
Which is going to free my Saturday streaming slot, and I'm gonna start streaming Alien vs Predator. Gonna do 2 streams of that. I was supposed to just play the one campaign with the Marines, but it was surprisingly fun, so I figured I might as well just finish the whole game.
Yeah, like it's mechanically sound. It's a bit loose. Yeah. I feel a little bit loose, but in the way that games of that generation were in general.
And it's like, it's gonna do me, like, I do 1 campaign per stream. They're roughly 3.5-hour campaigns, so it's a perfect streaming game. There are 3 campaigns, so I get 3 streams out of it. And then I'm just probably gonna start doing 2 days a week of Dishonored, because I'm gonna slog through the entire series of, what was it, 4 games now of Dishonored? Hello, Jimothy.
Hello. Yeah, it's Dishonored 1. And well, if you want to go through everything with story, then you should probably do Dishonored 1. It's 2 DLCs with story. Then there's Dishonored 2, and I think it has some story DLC, but I'm not sure.
Dishonored 2 has stories as well.
And then there's a standalone game called the
Death of the Outsider.
Yeah, Death of the Outsider, which has an entirely different protagonist.
Yes.
A black woman,
so,
apparently.
Shall we head to Monsoon?
Yeah, do you have the food you need?
I have no fucking clue.
Because I think it takes like 8 travel rations. No, probably like 10.
I have not a single travel ration. I will buy some.
Yeah, we will need a bunch of travel rations before we can even consider doing that.
They aren't awfully expensive. I'm
Can
gonna
I
buy.
help? This
Yeah, no, it's just that they have limited stock.
Yes, they do. Well, this guy sells 11, so.
Okay, yeah, I went to an alchemist and bought 5, so now I'm sitting at 11.
I also now have 11.
Yeah, that should be more than enough just to get to Monsoon, and in Monsoon we can buy more.
It's me.
Yes. If we actually need to travel more after the last quest.
I'm sure that we need to.
Yes. I would presume the last quest takes us through all of the zones. That would make sense.
Did you know that Seth Zintak has made a video on this?
Oh?
Recently. Seth is really into like obscure games of kind of this nature.
Okay.
Usually hard as balls indie games. And he has an interesting sense of humor.
Fair enough.
You should probably check him out. I think some of the games he has gone through,
throw that on for the
made videos on, are pretty much in your interest too.
Also, I think
well, one of them is this.
Oh, I do have one weather resistance potion. There we go. There we are. Also, I have a green sack on my head, which gives me good weather resistance. Which way do we need to go? We literally just go west. Fair enough. Oh yeah, you have your fancy weather resist spells. Oh, there is an assassin bug.
I just literally cast cold and it gives me resistance.
He's on fire. I feel like getting the fire axe has substantially boosted my damage. Because it does the whole setting things on fire.
Yeah. Of late...
Wait, did you cast Boon of Cool on yourself to get the... I could actually do that as well.
It gives you heat resistance.
Oh. I am going to assign... I'm going to replace my lightning-ish stuff now with cold.
You don't necessarily need to do that. You can just go to the skill menu and right-click it and use.
I know, but I feel like the lightning resistance isn't huge until we actually fight the Scourge stuff again, because they are the only ones literally weak to it. Oh, no. Oh, I've forgotten that there is a weapon lock. Well, I blew my parry. These guys actually don't really hurt all that much.
Says the man in heavy armor.
Indeed. They do hurt, but not a huge amount. Oh, I got one of their tongues. Little, like a little, my foes. Indeed. Oh, I am bleeding or in pain. Not sure which one that is.
We just keep heading west.
Extreme bleeding. Okay, that doesn't sound good.
Extreme bleeding.
I have no fucking bandages left. How long is the extreme bleed? 80 seconds. Shit. Do you have any linen, by any chance? Or do you have any bandages?
Let's see. I have 1 linen. I have 1 bandage.
1 linen is enough. I have 1.
Right, I'm gonna drop it.
Please do, because otherwise I'm going to die of this bleed. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wrong button.
I have given you my inconspicuous rag.
Yes. I thank you for your inconspicuous rag. Is this going to stop my bleeding? Yes.
The Ice Flame Torch is really good.
Oh yeah, I have that as well.
It has completely negated.
So it seems.
Completely negated the heat.
I forgot to make healing potions. I am very low on health. I'm slowly regenerating it from the bandage.
Give me a second. I'll drop you some. Since I don't use them.
Oh yeah, you don't. You heal automatically with your magic.
Well,
one of those
not exactly not auto-magically, but magically regardless.
Yes. There's more assassin bugs.
Plenty of bugs.
We don't actually need to fight them.
Yeah, no.
We don't need anything from them at this point. What is in the chest?
Let's see. Iron halberd, life potions, weather defense potions, and cactus fruit.
All of that is fairly useful.
You can take them.
Yes. I'm not gonna take the halberd.
Yeah, it's...
that is kind of pointless.
Iron things just way too much.
Yes.
And pay out too little.
Yeah, I wish the smuggler had sold the wolf chest piece as well.
The soundtrack actually makes me think of Diablo.
Kind of, yes, actually, you're correct. How many streams of Outward have we done? Is this the 6th or 7th?
I think it's the 7th?
Yeah, I
have numbered most of them in my recording, so...
I numbered some of them, and then I forgot to number and lost my count, and I can't be asked to go back and check. So now they're unnumbered.
Our days are numbered.
Ooh, more cactus fruit. No, it's hold. Hold together the fruit of the cacti.
Need to maintain the cold buff.
Is the DLC they added? Is it like story or?
It's just end game, I think.
Okay, right.
Extra end game, and that's not something I necessarily care for too much.
No,
I mean,
really.
The game is fun, mechanically, so it's somewhat janky, yes, but I don't like the gameplay enough just for extra end game.
Yeah, and it has some problems.
It has like
Major
two new classes, apparently. A new mage and a quote-unquote speedster.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell that is, but I would assume that it's fast.
Gotta go fast. But yeah,
And I mean, in this game, it would benefit greatly to have like a movement speed buff or something, because you walk 90% of the time in this game.
One thing that I wish they fixed is the whole player 2 feeling.
Yeah, that is...
yeah, it's extremely
antiquated
outdated.
as shit. I mean, I want achievements too. I want to progress the story too.
Yeah, and the game is clearly designed for multiplayer. There is a big bug here.
Big bug.
Have we seen one of these before? Let me pop my shield on. Oh, it spits fire.
Bully it.
Bully.
Fire beetle.
It had insect husk and thick oil, which
yes.
I took out of habit for my lantern, and then I realized that I have the electric lantern.
Yeah.
Which is
I'm
still
going
worse
to be running out of
lantern.
that.
Yeah, I was supposed to pop that back on.
Oh, that's several of those things.
We could just avoid them, I think.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's just run by the edge here, and I think that should avoid them well enough.
Nope.
Yeah, oh well.
Well, also, or maybe?
One major problem I have with the game is like the early game is incredibly slow, and then you have like 3 hours of really quick leveling up, and then you basically don't need money for anything anymore ever.
Quote-unquote leveling up.
Yeah. And then you just basically run out of things you actually need to buy, and you don't need any money anymore, which kind of negates the whole fact that much of the content is just going through dungeons.
Yeah, it just feels that the progression is... It's not very well paced, in my opinion.
No. Since, like, the general thing is, at the very beginning, it's usually very quick, the, like, level ups and everything. The advancements of your character are usually very quick, but in this game it's the other way around. Like in the beginning they're usually very quick and then they slow down, but in this game it's the other way around.
Yeah, it's a very strong snowball effect.
Yes.
It's because the enemies kind of just stay the same.
Yeah.
Everywhere, practically. There is no like difficulty spike.
No.
So the game just keeps getting easier. I suppose the end game changes that, and the arenas change that, but
yeah, no, we need to go north. Also, I don't.
In order for me to want to play the end game, the game would have to be a lot smoother.
Yeah, the combat is a bit clunky, and they tried to put in all of these fancy mechanics, and then
it's very ambitious. I'll give them that, and it's good for an indie company.
Ambitious.
Yeah, I agree with that.
One of the big problems is like the combat system tried to be very flashy and Dark Soulsy, and then in the end, the most effective way of fighting is just to spam your basic attack.
Yes, and it's way too floaty.
Yeah, I mean the most effective way of fighting is get a friend.
Yeah, it doesn't seem well balanced for a single player.
No, it's definitely not balanced for a single player. It is designed for 2 people, clearly, which is why the player 2 feeling is so bizarre.
Mm-hmm. I think we can head straight for Monsoon, but by just going north. But hey, they have a really good soundtrack.
They do.
The world is fairly atmospheric, and the early game feels threatening.
It does.
But the rest of the game doesn't really feel threatening unless you're playing alone.
No, it really doesn't. And you can, like, literally cheese anything with the traps.
Yeah.
Apart from a few bosses, which you actually have to fight. And even
I
those
mean,
were really easy.
usually traps lead to cheesing no matter what game you're playing, but
yes,
in this game it feels like you're supposed to rely way too much on the traps.
Yes.
And
I feel like
the game kind of encourages you to do that.
Yeah.
And then suddenly it throws you into fights where you cannot cheese traps because you're in a small box with fast enemies all of a sudden.
Yes.
Like that one fire instance thing.
Yeah, that was really bad. Oh, lootable tree.
It hasn't respawned loot.
Yeah. What I feel like is when I eventually do my eventual playthrough of all the Dark Souls games, I probably need to do a fucking cheese build, given the name of my channel. Like all of them.
Well, of course.
Cheese. The worst cheese is fucking magic cheese. Just lock enemies on doors and magic the shit out of them.
Yeah, magic seems absurdly strong in Souls games overall.
It is. Especially in the third one. That's just a random floating arrow. Oh fuck. Wrong button. Oh, these guys actually do hurt. Not throw
I think I've played magic
much,
in Demon Souls.
Yeah. Nope, wrong. Still wrong.
Very wrong.
It has been like 2 weeks since we played this and I'm messing up everything. My hotkeys and everything. Jesus Christ, when we played... we did few fractals in Guild Wars 2. Right after I had spent like 3 months playing nothing but Lotro. And I was so shit with all of my hotkeys. I was really good with the hotkeys after my PvP grind. And then I suddenly just jumped from Lotro to Guild Wars 2 and my hotkeys were all over the place.
And then trying to play Vermintide after having played
Conqueror's Blade, yeah.
a ton of Conqueror's Blade.
That
It's
was
just
really
odd.
disorienting. Alright, we again need to go north. Well, don't we need to cross a bridge first?
Yeah, we need to cross
bandits.
a bridge. There's the metal bridge.
Bandits who are actually alive. Come, banditos. Los banditos. I'd like to lock onto the bandit that is actually close to me, please. Thank you, game.
Fuck's sake.
I killed mine. Oh, you died.
Yep. I tried to fight it head on and it just fucking stun locked me with the fucking axe.
Yeah, I killed it. I shall revive the Jimothy.
How very annoying.
They really had nothing.
Cloth and bread. Whoop.
I hope we don't have to wait another 3 days, or then it's just gonna be 3 days of us sleeping in the inn.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3 days. Well, we have the house in there, so we don't need to sleep at the inn.
What the hell did that press? Oh,
Control.
All of a sudden. Oh. Oh, there's one of these boys.
Sneaky McSneakison.
Yes. I don't think it's gonna aggro. No, didn't aggro.
We can move on.
Yes, I'm gonna chug some health. Just to stay on top of things in case we get attacked.
Actually, we could just suicide and go to town.
This is true.
Just fall from high up.
Yes. Did that kill you?
Yes. Yes, it did.
Well done. Jump off a bridge. Kids, we don't encourage this.
Life hack, kids. Jump off a bridge and somebody will carry you to town.
Yes. The ministry does not condone suicide.
We do not encourage it.
No.
Unless it's in this.
I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but please
Because
don't.
it's a common community trick to fast travel by suicide.
Why are you purple?
I have no idea, actually.
What's this? There's something on the ground. Oh, it's a fishing harpoon. It's glitched underground. Fair enough.
Apparently I'm confused, and that's it.
What did we actually need? Do we need to go and give this thing to Oliel? Well, there she is. Hello, Oliel.
Hello, L'Oreal.
You still have a very fancy glowing wolf sword.
Well met, friend. Now we're talking.
Do we get an actual cutscene? No. Elat must be stopped. People turn from our teachings, believe in the power of mankind over 5 winds. Guide. They elevate him above his mortal self. This folly must be brought to heel. Only we have the right to guide humanity as the winds decree. Cannot stop enough.
Well, that's a little bit
Yeah, that's in the
arrogant.
tablet.
Yeah, I know. That's some arrogant shit.
Divine lesson that no mortal can be greater than the winds that blow within us all. We will force his inside will to turn against him and put his spirit at war with itself. It will be a scourge against his entire being, as his spiritual agony fills him with corruption that will utterly consume him. Dun dun dun! To forcibly twist someone's self in such a way, it will require an incredible amount of mana. We will need to divert the entire of the Abrasal ley line into the focal point of the spell, which the very essence of Aura fuel the spell. I foresee only success. He will either die immediately from such corruption, or he will be turned into a mad, monstrous beast that all will rally to destroy. May the wind of fury guide our efforts, so that none forget that no human should be considered more than mere flesh and mercy of the winds of Ori.
I don't understand.
Fair enough.
The Scourge destroyed so much of Arai. Alat, did he cause this calamity on purpose? Did the spell fail? I wish. Yes, I think we should. I think we have enough to question him about.
We need to go to the altar in the temple and talk to Ella. Should we heal just in case we had to fight a god?
Yeah. Yes. Let's go challenge God.
Let's go challenge God, but let's sleep first.
Yes. Just a nice 18 hours or so.
I'm gonna spend 2 hours repairing my shit.
Yeah, that might be good.
Because mine gets damaged far more than yours because I fight in the glorious melee. Which reminds me, the dude who made the Astartes fan series actually announced that his next fan series is gonna include Tyranids.
Ooh.
He's a really good, main point being that he's a really, really good animator. If you watch the Astartes, you can.
I have not watched it yet, but that is something
really
I
good.
should be watching at some point.
Also, I really like the fact in Astartes that he dug out a very obscure enemy of mankind, and it wasn't just basic chaos.
It's always nice when the fan animations consider these less known and less mainstream, so to speak, of the enemies.
It's not just fucking Nurgle demons like everybody else at this point. It's so weird that everything's now Nurgle. There was like 3 or 4 games that came out where you literally fought Nurgle.
Oh yeah, it's just... I think Pestilence and fucking Plagues and stuff are just in right now. Because, you know, zombies and everything.
Yeah, the whole book, the story of the book right now is, like, all the books are right now focused around fighting Nurgle. With the Dark Imperium and Plague War going on.
It's all according to Zinchi's plan.
Yes.
It always is.
I actually grabbed the Belisarius Call book the other day from Audible, and it's really good. I think it's the newest one in the stories. The one that comes after Plague War. I'm still not very far in it, but I feel like they're building to the Necrons being the next big bad.
Well, it's not exactly surprising. They've been waiting to wake up.
Yeah, and they already announced that the next book is going to include the return of the Silent King.
Oh boy. Not so silent anymore.
Yeah, Necrons are the big...
Oh, hey.
Big bad. Oh,
he looks like a Morsat.
He does. You are correct.
Alat?
Basically
What are
Morsat.
Yes.
Are you really the man that was struck by that spell?
Ah, so things are finally made clear to me. I knew that the Cabal of Winds tried to kill me. I knew why, but I did not know their method.
Right. Gates of Catharsis.
Right.
I refused to die. My mind expanded and escaped its mortal shell, and I was turned into what I am now.
So yeah, his body became corruption.
Right.
And his mind became God. Basically.
So, the key to divinity is an unbreakable will in the face of death.
So be really fucking stubborn when you're dying and you become God.
Yeah. He had a rough weekend, indeed he did.
We should try not to let this knowledge spread too far too quickly.
I understand. I'm sorry I doubted you, Alat.
Do not be sorry. Only from doubt and questions can we learn.
Yeah, exactly. You are living up to Elat's tenets, which are to explore and improve constantly, question.
I require your aid.
Captain lots of the swamp, Cern seeks them. I sense danger. You should hurry to find them. Help them to understand as you have. God is a lad, yes.
I'll find them, Alat. I'll set them straight again.
Yeah, none of the gayness here. We'll set them straight. No
Right,
way,
what the fuck are
wrong
we doing?
religion.
Find the rebel priest hiding in giant lotus in the northern part of the Hallowed Marsh.
Okay.
To the marsh! Hey, at least we didn't have to wait for 3 days again.
Oh well.
That's something. Gotta go fast.
Zoom.
the hallowed marsh. So it's in the northern part, a great lotus.
Right.
Let's see, once we have loaded in, where could this great lotus reside? Because we're in the northern part of... What?
Yeah, there's a lotus on the upper right part of the map.
How the fuck do we get to it?
Boat? I don't know.
Does it tell us anything more? No, it does. It just literally tells us to find the rebels hiding in a giant lotus. Maybe this boatman?
No.
Or boatwoman?
Go to Monsoon.
Oh shit. Maybe from the giant town then? Can we swim?
No, we are gonna die of poison.
Yeah,
I completely forgot this. Fuck.
We can't get out. We can't jump. No.
This was a severe oversight. Fuck.
Oh fuck.
I'm dead.
I'm not. I will survive. I have survived, indeed. Because we can literally walk to it. That's a thing we can do. In theory. There's actually more Loti around. Just not the one on the map. Where the fuck are you? Can I get you up in the poison?
Well, I will die.
True.
There should be a mechanic for carrying.
Yes. Where are you? You're there. Hi.
Oh.
I'm quite fine in the poison, actually.
Go! Fuck!
Just run that way.
I'm dead.
Yep. You can't go by underneath those beams, by the way. You
Oh,
just need to go
fuck.
around.
Come on. That's just lazy. Let's just go back to Monsoon. Fuck this. Just
Yeah, I'll go
just
back to Monsoon and it should teleport you as well.
And we need to rest again because I am down to like a sixth of max health.
There we go.
Fuck it. Christ.
I was completely fine with that. I was like quarter of my health was gone.
Go fuck. Yes.
Yeah, go fuck. Then again, I do have like... How much health do I have?
I'm dead.
I like,
Hey,
like 160
don't you
health.
run away
Oh, yeah.
from me.
I have like 160 health at this point. When I'm full.
I'm sitting at 10. Literally 10 health.
Fair enough. But you're no longer poisoned.
No.
So we can go have a kip.
I checked out where the Lotus is. It's just
Okay.
directly to the south from Monsoon.
Fair enough.
I'm along the Pilgrim Road.
Fair enough. Nani the fuck indeed, Zen.
Nani?
Sleep until next morning. Nani.
Nani the
Actually,
fuck did you
I
say to
rewatched-
me?
I rewatched one of my favorite animes the other day and I still fucking love it. It's called
That being?
Grand Blue, if anyone is intrigued. It's a really funny comedy. It's literally just a feel-good comedy anime. It's just... The humor is so up my alley, it's fucking brilliant.
Sometimes you just need a feel-good thing.
Yeah. It's an anime it's kind of wholesome in some parts, and then in other parts it's filled with metric shit ton of alcohol and naked men.
Oh yes.
It
Delightful.
is really fucking funny.
And sometimes you just need JoJo in your life.
Indeed.
Inspired by Lexa, I decided to watch the last 6 episodes of season 2. of JoJo.
Did I post the thing in the WhatsApp where Putin plays the JoJo theme on a piano?
Oh yeah. You did put that.
Speaking of Putin, did you did you hear about the new church that opened up in Russia?
No.
They opened a church literally dedicated for the Red Army, and it's so fucking 40k, it's unreal. Like, they even have murals and glass windows which are so Imperial God that it's fucking hilarious. Like, they have glass windows depicting the Red Army from the Second World War to this day.
Jesus.
It's fucking brilliant. Which one of the lotuses is it the biggest one that's like on our left? Oh. Can we go around here?
I guess.
Since there is a big lotus behind this hill.
Wait, what's this?
Ooh, what's this?
Hollowed Lotus.
Oh yeah, it's that one then. Fair enough. But yeah, watch Grand Blue if you're up for a feel-good comedy anime and you're not scared by naked men. I'm considering reading the manga because the manga apparently goes really much further in the story. Because the story is actually like wholesome and funny as well. It's not just dick humor.
And watch interspecies reviewers if you are a
I
gentleman of high taste.
I watched the interspecies review and it was funny, but it was also very borderline hentai.
It's flat out hentai. Like some of the
Yes.
episodes are. Because
gathering an army to put us down before we spread this
what the hell is it? The fun whatever.
Then start talking.
Funimation dropped it because they've realized that, oh shit, this is basically barely veiled hentai.
Yes.
And when they dropped it, the series makers decided to basically uncensor a bunch of the episodes from there on.
Yeah.
Also, they made an OVA that is just flat out hentai.
Okay, fair enough. I did watch it and it was fun.
It is funny.
Well, that's awfully convenient. Then why? Why would he protect himself at the expense of everyone else?
Come on now. Why do you have
Elat
animal
was the
masks?
wisest human to walk awry.
Fucking
I
weirdos.
refuse to believe he'd be that careless.
Can we just kill
And
these
what
guys
about
already?
the vigils? His powers are limited. I can believe that. I can't accept this.
Your god would have told us.
Can we now kill them, please? Oh, they have nothing good. Lads, you have shit loot. Come on now.
You just stay back. We're done with Elat. Just
Talk to
leave-
Holiel
How
in the
can I
Lotus.
help you?
I'm going to stay with the Holy Mission. This revelation doesn't change anything. Much obliged.
Oh, I got acceptance.
You just stay back.
We
We're
need to
done
go
with
and
Elat.
talk to the Cardinal.
Just leave us be.
Cardinal. I got a passive. What does it do? Where
You're
can I
going
find
through
out? Oh, here we
the
go.
5 stages of grief.
Acceptance. Increase your cold and hot weather defense by 8. Well, that would have been fucking useful while we're in the desert.
Yeah, exactly. It's not much use now, is it?
Yeah. Also, the dude in the candle armor had a really cool two-handed hammer. I think it was the marble hammer.
Dun, dun, dun. And now we go back. Zoop.
I thought we were gonna have to fight them. It would have been fun. We haven't had a proper fight in this since the fucking Plague Doctor.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And even those boss fights are fucking cheesable.
Yes.
If you go far enough, the boss is de-aggro, and you can just trap the hell out of it.
Yep. I think literally the only thing you can't cheese with traps is some of the really small rooms in some dungeons that you just teleport into. I don't think they had anything good. Oh, travel rations. I will take travel rations. Not exactly good loot, but useful, at least.
Yeah, something. It is something. I also noticed that because Seth made a video of Outward, I think it was sometime earlier today or yesterday, there were like 500 viewers in Outward category.
Oh, that's not too bad.
And also Outward was given a 60% discount on GOG.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. That I noticed.
That is thanks to Seth.
Oh, cool.
And there's also another guy, Mandalore. He also has sometimes these deals with GOG when he makes a video.
Oh,
he makes a video and they basically discount whatever he's making a video on.
That is cool. I wish I had that kind of influence.
They do. Mainly because
like...
they have a fairly certain kind of reputation.
Yeah, I do feel like YouTube is still easier to get more people watching, since it's the whole nature of you don't actually have to sit there for hours and it doesn't have to be live.
Yeah, no. Yeah, and the fact that YouTube simply has billions, literal billions of users.
Yes.
So its user base is fucking massive.
Yeah, and it's so much it's far more easy to access than Twitch in a way, but I do still prefer streaming than YouTubing.
And search functionality is much better in there.
Yes.
It's very basic here.
From now on, you will report to me.
I don't report to you, old git.
Welcome, champion.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Waste your time as a Templar when the rank of champion suits you better.
You're not only a worthy fighter, but one who knows when you can win a conflict without the need of force.
Your grasp of the three pillars is strong.
A true paragon of virtue.
Indeed.
Orion has need of you.
Now go forth, champion. Oh, I got a bunch of shit.
Yeah, and I get fucking nothing.
Well, that was the finish of the story. No, it doesn't. He has a quest for us in 3 days again. What the fuck? Oh, I got the candle plate set. Which
time to go to sleep.
Not bad. Look at me, I have candles. It doesn't have a helmet, apparently. The set. That's weird. Here's a question. Is it actually... It is slightly better than the wolf armor.
Meow.
Yeah. Also, I got something else. I got a skill of some description. What did I get? I got Sanctified Protection, which gives me 2 more physical protection, and Fast Maintenance, which gives me 50% faster repair. If I get anything else. No active skills. Yeah, there we go. I'm now fancy in armor and I cannot
And
walk.
very slow.
Yes, because I now have a second set of armor. Also, I have candles around my head, so...
I noticed.
Mechi! Up! Up! Cat was trying to eat these plants.
Fucking cats, they try to eat everything.
Yeah.
If,
They
if
even
they're not
have, like,
eating everything, they will destroy anything
Yeah,
and
we
everything.
have grass for them to eat. Which they do
Is
eat,
there
and then they
something
try
you
to
need?
eat some other plants as well, which is a bit irritating.
Fucking weirdo animals.
Yeah. I mean, the black cat literally eats everything. If you go to the fridge, he will come and beg for a piece of cucumber.
Yeah, dogs usually do that.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, they
cats-
really like fucking cucumber.
Yeah, cats are pure carnivores. Not ours, though.
Apparently not.
Yeah, I need to find the fucking blacksmith. This is dreadful.
Why blacksmith?
Because I have armor to sell.
Well, you can sell it to any vendor, though.
I know, but it's not much further to the blacksmith. I've been playing too much
can I do
RuneScape
for
where you
you?
can only sell to specific vendors. Not that you usually should sell anything to vendors in that game.
No, never really.
There you go. I am now at 19 gold bars and I can actually run again.
This is very important. I need to see the eyes. Because how the hell can he see what the hell he is doing? If I cannot even see his fucking eyes.
I'm going to the house to be ready for Schlep.
Yep, 3 days.
Indeed. 3 days of sleep, once again.
We just go to voluntary coma.
Yep. I mean, that's basically what students would do if they just had limitless free time.
Nah, I really wouldn't.
Oh, well, yeah, true. There's the fucking...
There's much more to life than just sleeping.
Yeah, I found a funny meme which was like, quarantine continues, like social distancing continues all the way to autumn, and students are secretly like, yay. Because long distance teaching isn't that fun, or being taught long distance isn't fun, but long distance exams are an entirely different thing. Having the ability to do your exams from home is great fun.
Yeah, and usually with less time constraints.
Yes, and with the full access to Google.
I don't really mind the whole Google aspect of it.
I don't mind it either, but it just means that I don't actually have to study that much pre-hand, so it gives me more time to play.
Bitch, please.
Also, one thing was that I didn't
There
have
we
to
go.
worry about linguistics at all, doing it from home. Since linguistics is literally the only thing that's actually in any way, shape or form difficult in our studies, really. Like, the 2 linguistics courses are pretty much one of the
Grammar.
only ones people ever fail. Yeah, grammar. I mean, they're called grammar, but they're linguistics.
No, really, they are literally grammar of English.
Well, yes, but it's more of a complex grammar than what people generally think
Well,
of
yeah,
grammar.
but it's still grammar. It's not linguistics in its entirety, because
Well, yeah.
linguistics is a really fucking broad
It is a
thing.
massive thing, but it's the linguistic aspect of our studies basically is in those 2
All of our
courses. Everything-
studies are basically linguists. Come on now.
I know, but still.
Grammar is
We
just
have
one
heard that
area of
Sauron
linguistics.
discovered a pair of spies
I know.
from Levant in our inn, and took them into custody. There
Spies.
was
Spies
a
from
group of
Levant.
warriors from the Blue Chamber Collective staying at the inn that night as well. This is troubling.
Find spies and warriors. Ask around Monsoon about Levant's agents arrested by Lockwell.
Hmm.
Right. That statue has earrings. That's a bit of a weird touch for a statue.
Yes, it is. How odd.
Who should we talk about the spice? Let's just ask about you, woman. Woman.
Oh, thank you.
What?
You have my thanks.
No, she just
Can I
tells
help
us to go to the dude.
Stay safe.
Should we go talk to Lockwell himself?
Yeah, might as well.
He is here.
Right here.
Lockwell, wasn't he a bit of a git?
Yes. A rich kid.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, he's the
Local
one who
guy
actually
of-
owns the city. Like he's basically the mayor, but
Yeah, mayor.
mayor and self-appointed chief of police.
If you're looking for those Levantin agents we arrested, they're gone. They left this morning.
So they have escaped.
If you're looking for those Levantin agents we arrested, they're gone.
They have
They left this
escaped.
morning.
They have a rune escaped.
Is there something you need? Well, yeah.
Sure.
Thank you for your aid.
Ruins of an old city in the swamp along the Pilgrim Road. It's kind of southwest. There is the flooded cellar that Lockwell sometimes asked me to move prisoners to.
Nice speaking with you.
Right, so ruined settlement with a flooded cellar.
So we
Lockwell
just
has
follow
secretly
the-
moved the prisoners there.
We just follow the Pilgrim Road to the south.
Yes.
So he's paid his own guard, like prison guard, is paid to drug prisoners every now and then and bring them to a flooded cellar.
Yeah, either he's one of three things. Either he's the one behind the whole conspiracy of trying to get Monsoon and Levant to fight each other,
Yeah.
or he's a sexual predator, or he's a sadist who enjoys torture.
Yes, yes.
My
it makes
money is on
sense.
him being a sexual predator.
He seems like the sort.
He does, really. Where would it be? Ancient ruins. There's literally.
Yeah, we've
ancient
been
ruins
there.
Cellar in a cluster of ruins. Crusted ruins.
Crusted
Oh.
ruins.
Crusty. Along the Pilgrim's Road. I wonder if he also took the warriors from the blue, whatever the fuck it was
Do
called.
buddy die.
There is a dinosaur trying to attack you.
Yeah, I know. I heard the music changed.
There's also a bandito. I will slay the bandito if you take care of the dinosaur. Oh, fuck off, dude! Stop running away, you git.
Dining sore. Bully the nerd.
Woolly.
Marsh
Yeah.
Archer Captain. I'm gonna need those band-aids. In case I ever bleed.
Yes. Do you bleed?
Wrong order. Fuck. Rune magic.
Rude magic?
It's very, very rude. You
Yes.
don't know what these gestures mean.
This is true. Also, I can't read the runes, so.
Indeed.
Do you like my very, very pointy shoulder pads?
Yes. Very wingy.
Yes. Also, apparently you're supposed to get this armor set towards the very end. So I think we may have actually concluded the whole Holy Mission quest line, and now it's just random quests from the Cardinal.
I don't think it's random exactly. It's moving the main storyline.
We actually got an achievement for doing that. Let's see what the achievement
you
says.
got one. I get nothing.
Oh yeah.
You keep getting all the
Complete
buffs
third
and
quest
shit.
in the Holy... Okay. It just says it was completing the third quest for the Holy Mission.
Wait, that was the third one.
Yeah, that was the third one.
So this is the last one.
Yeah, this is the fourth. Fourth and last. Hello, dinosaur. Why is everything in this world off to kill you? They could have just added some passive fauna around.
Yeah.
The world feels very empty and everything in it wants to kill you.
But it's a dangerous world.
Wild animals, for the most part, don't want to attack you.
Dangerous world!
Yes. Oh, bandits. I get that the bandits are hostile, but why the fuck is every living animal on this world hostile?
Spam, spam, spammity spam.
He had an antidote. I will take an antidote just in case. Also, I will eat. I haven't eaten in like 3 days because we've been sleeping in our house.
Yeah, we don't need to because it actually includes food and drink, even if we don't have any food or
Even
drink.
if we sleep for full 24 hours, we get food and drink.
Yes, we are
There's a catheter and
hydrated.
everything in our beds. We have a drop to give us liquids and nutrients, and then we have a catheter to take away our piss.
Yes.
That was a bit too descriptive, to be honest.
Yes.
Sorry.
Well done. Half the path to enlightenment is to notice your issues.
Yes, my own mistakes. So a flooded cellar. I don't think these are the ruins yet.
It's this one. It's
yeah,
the one.
It's probably this here where we find the flooded cellar.
Yeah, one to the right.
And then we shall see if it's full of BDSM equipment and drugged people. Oh, I think this might actually be. No, that's not a door. Sorry, I thought I saw a door. How many guesses that the fucking flooded cellar is gonna be full of poison water?
We have been here before.
Have we?
Yes.
Possible. Possible.
I recall it.
Have we? I have no memory of this place.
Yep, we have been here.
Although these are desert bandits.
Well, Levant.
Maybe they're the spies from Levant. Oh, there's more of them there. Oh, there's also swamp bandits coming from down below, and they're fighting each other. Are they? No, they're not. Nope. Yeah, they're just fighting us. Hallowed Peacekeeper's log has been updated. Oh, this man has had bread. I will take his
the bread.
What shield is that? Old Legion shield. And a brutal spear. So there was a dude down here as well. Oh, this is just river water. This isn't poison. Cool.
Huh. The Levantine agents are here, actually.
Are they alive?
Yes. We can talk to them.
for how long are they going to be alive? We can talk to this one.
Not sure. Thanks. Yeah.
Listen up.
Oh, it's a woman. I didn't notice.
Why do you sound like such a bitch? Sounds like a Karen.
See you.
She told me about the slums entrance. I already knew about that. That's not news, dude. Can we get... What does this lever do? It opened one of the doors down below. It did. It opened both the doors down below. What's in there?
Master Trader boots, and tattered boots, and firefly powder, and yeah.
And this side literally contains nothing.
Oh. I took anything valuable.
Fair enough.
Nothing very practical.
Yeah. It was a bit of a simple mission, really. Then again, all of them have been very simple missions. Oh, wrong way. There's the door. Literally fight 3 bandits and that's quest done.
Yep. So what does the quest log tell us to do?
It tells us to go back to Monsoon and talk to the Cardinal.
Right. We are supposed to be finding out about a conspiracy, I'm sure.
Yes. Probably. Most probable. Oh, I thought that was a well.
It's a well of fire.
Burning ring of fire. And it burns, burns, burns.
Ring
That's what happens when you eat too much spicy food. Then you too can have a burning ring of fire. Tiny Helix. I presume that's how you pronounce the name.
Nihilist. Hey dude, this game, I think it's very strongly not a single-player game.
No, definitely not.
You practically have to play it in 2-player mode. And, well, it's one of those rare games that you can play in split screen. So, that's... nowadays, that's very rare. And, well, the combat is... Wait, what the... Why don't I have anything equipped?
Oh, there you go. But yeah, the game has many old-school elements.
Yeah, well... You have to navigate the map through landmarks. The combat is a bit floaty. You get used to it, but it really feels... unfortunate if you play alone, because if you don't have 2 players, it's very hard to actually get behind your enemies. And let's say it needs refinement.
Yeah, if you have a friend to play with, then I would say it's worth it, but alone I wouldn't recommend grabbing the game.
Yeah, I would be inclined to agree with that. I mean, you will still get like 30 hours out of the game if you play with a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not a short game.
Yeah, it's rough, but enjoyable, I think.
Yeah.
And some people even enjoy it a lot in single player. I cannot say that I am one of those people.
No, I'm not a huge fan of the single player. In co-op, it's really good fun. It does kind of drop off in the fun later on in the game because it just becomes a bit pointless just running for quests. But other than that, I feel like it's a worthy buy if you have a friend to play with.
And if it's discounted.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't grab it on full price.
I mean,
I think
I've gotten my money's worth when I bought it for
Yeah.
like 15 euros. or
Yeah,
whatever.
same. 15 euros, and you definitely get your money's worth. Maybe max of 20, 25-ish is what I would pay for
Yeah.
it. But not full price.
Yeah, the full price being 40 bucks is a bit much, I feel.
Yes. And the whole fact that the actual end game is locked behind the DLC is a bit naff.
Well, there is some like end game without the
Well,
DLC,
yes,
but
there is.
like arenas and stuff, but I'm not exactly that interested in the end game because
Yeah.
I find the gameplay okay, but it's not so fun that I want to keep playing it after the story is over.
Yeah, I think
This
it's
is a
now
full game.
full release.
Yeah, it was released January last year.
Yes. It was in early access for a long time, but I think it's now a full release. Sorry,
It's a very ambitious. It's a very ambitious game.
It is.
It tries a lot of things, and I think that it deals with magic in a fairly interesting way. Like this whole rune magic thing. You have to have certain combinations of runes in order to cast spells, and a lot of them aren't directly hostile spells either. And some of the stronger spells actually require you to prepare like magic circles and use weaker spells within them.
Yeah, I feel like the most fleshed out system is the magic system.
Yeah, the
in terms of
magic
combat
system
stuff.
is pretty damn cool.
I mean, neither of us has played the assassin or the bow class, but I feel like the archery. I feel like magic is the most fleshed out system.
Yeah. Also, traps. You can cheese this game with traps
This is
very
trouble.
easily.
You must journey to Berg in Enmarkar Forest. I need you to make the chain convincing Risa Aberdeen is our best chance of success.
So we have to go home.
Walk
My
in
God.
peace.
Yes. No, we need to go to Berg. Oh, we need to get tribal favor for Risa. Didn't we do that?
Yeah, but Risa specifically, I think.
Yeah, but didn't we already?
We used
favor?
our tribal favor in order to pay off
yeah.
the debt.
Yes, we did. Well, we can give her some silver. We'll get a bunch of cash.
We are now patron saints of this place. Also, travel rations.
I have some. I have 5. Yeah, I'll grab some so that we can actually get back.
Yeah, that might be good.
Which then gonna be 48. Sell that, sell both of those, sell all of those, and that's that.
Yeah, the magic system sounds like a book series already. Yeah, the
Can I help you?
I seem to recall that there was a book series that had a fairly similar kind of magic system. And there are some other games with similar magic systems that you need to do a lot of preparation for magic to actually be, you know, really, really strong.
One game with a brilliant magic system is Magicka.
Indeed.
It is in its baseness, it is a very good magic system. Yes, and we would like to play Magicka, but sadly Frosty and Acid have
They hate
refused
fun.
thus far.
They just hate fun. That's it.
Yes. They are strongly refusing our suggestions of playing Magicka.
It's a shame.
It is indeed. It is a great shame. I should still make a character in D&D Online.
Yeah, the server where I am is Orion.
Yeah, what are we playing on Saturday? We are just the 2 of us, by the way.
Ah, it's just the 2 of us?
Yeah, I think Acid said he is in Helsinki.
Oh yeah, right. And Frosty is visiting his parents, so...
Yes, I think Acid is doing exactly the same.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to think about that.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and I noticed that DDO has actually... has gotten a couple of new things since the last time I played.
Oh.
One of them is the Alchemist class.
Ooh, fancy.
And that, of course it's
does
behind a paywall, just like in
course.
Lord of the Rings Online.
Yeah.
The model is very, very similar.
Yeah.
And apparently it's mostly creating potions and poisons, and
So
being
it's
capable of being in melee.
Okay.
Capable of being a competent spellcaster, melee character, or a ranged character, so it's
That's pretty
flexible
cool.
depending on what you want to do with it.
Does the game have the same classes as the actual tabletop?
Yes. Actually, they even released Warlock.
Ooh, that's cool. I think Acid said he bought Warlock.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a vendor.
Vendor. Vendor class. I mean, seriously though, old school MMOs basically have like vendor classes, like Star Wars Galaxies
Yes, that was
used to have a literal vendor class. Like
And
the
a
entire
crafting class and a mining
economy.
class.
Yeah, the entire economy was made by the players, so even innkeepers were players.
Yep.
So it was a different time.
Oh, this reminds me more. Acid and I had a bit of a chat this morning that we might do some more Space Engineers at some point, like a new survival series, if you're up for it.
Sure. I probably need to just get some sort of bearings with it.
Yeah. They added weather and stuff, so being on planets is a bit more fun again now. So
Also, we need meteors because meteors are fun.
meteors are fun. Meteors are also really fucking destructive at the very beginning. Because you don't
know.
have anything to defend yourself against them. And that's fun, because your entire base is gonna get blown to shit.
I mean, that's the fun of a sandbox, isn't it? Somebody
Kind
throws a
of.
fucking rock at your fancy sandcastle.
Yeah.
And I mean,
right way?
we should be following the Pilgrim's
We're
Road.
going to Chersonese. We need to go to the Enmakar forest.
Oh right, we need to go to the forest.
Well,
right.
we can take the turn to the east once we get to that bridge.
Yeah. Yes. But yeah, I feel like playing a game like, for example, well, going to more survival-y games like Ark and Conan Exiles, I feel that they kind of lose the luster if you are not playing with other players that can potentially be hostile assholes.
Yes. Unless you play something like 7 Days to Die, where the fucking world is a hostile asshole and wants to kill you.
And that's a different kind of genre, I feel. Like Rust and Ark and those, they really need... You need to have other players there as a potential threat.
Conan actually has a similar system to the Hordes in 7 Days to Die nowadays. It has the raid system, or what the fuck it's called. Purge, it's what it's called, but yeah. It's similar, but you can... Oh. Well,
okay. Alright.
Fine. But the Purge system, like, you can set it up to happen at intervals, but those intervals are based on real-world time rather than in-game time, so it's not quite as good.
So what is Purge, exactly?
It literally spawns a horde of enemies attacking your base.
Ah, right. So you can have like some point to actually creating defenses and actually improving. Yeah, that's my problem with playing those types of games alone. Like by yourself or with a couple of friends in co-op, just building and gearing up, but to what end, ultimately?
Yeah, B and I, when we play Ark together, we basically set ourselves some challenges of what we want to do. Like, we're now playing on the new map, and it's, well, of course, exploration and stuff, but then we're also trying to tame every single dinosaur available.
All right.
So we're basically playing Pokemon.
We have gone too far south.
Yes, we have. You're correct.
Yeah.
Shit.
What is the Arc Magic mod?
Arc Magic mod? What? Ooh.
Yeah, Nihilix is talking about
Ooh.
something like that. I've not heard of this.
That. I have not heard of this either.
Well, yeah, Rust is definitely the worst. I have watched some videos of people playing Rust, and the community is horrendous.
Yes.
I mean,
one game that
Ark somehow manages to be less toxic somehow. I don't know how.
It's because people play, you know, people play Pokemon with the dinosaurs rather than actually trying to murder each other.
And then they get the dinosaurs and the rocket launchers, and then they kill each other.
Yeah, now they even added a pterodon that you can strap rocket boosters and a machine gun into it and make it a fighter aircraft, because that's how dinosaurs work.
Yes. Dragon Punk.
They kind of changed... Oh, I might actually check that out. They kind of changed the whole premise of Ark with, I think it's Extinction, where you can now build mech suits and shit, so you don't actually need to tame anything. But that is luckily just on the Extinction map. No, there's another one of these gravestones.
Yeah, people can destroy your weeks and months of, well, usually not months because the servers reset.
Yeah.
Like every month or so.
Yeah.
So,
also,
some of them at least.
In Ark, on the server B and I run, B has just tamed a Gigantopithecus, which is the largest ever living ape. It's basically a Yeti, and she called it Hasselhoff-chan.
It's got a hairy chest, but it's female.
Somehow this offends me greatly.
Oh man. But the thing is that fairly rarely your stuff gets destroyed. Because it's a massive pain in the ass to, you know, actually destroy walls and all that, especially if it's properly done.
Yeah, in Conan it's actually apparently really cool if you play on the bigger PvP servers, because you get like proper sieges with people building trebuchets and shit. And since you can't literally just slap C4 into somebody's door and blow it open, and you actually have to siege the place out.
Yeah, I think the primitive part of Ark is probably the more interesting one. Before you start getting rocket launches and...
Yeah, that's why they are actually pushing the Primitive Plus now, which is literally like, it caps out at crossbows, I think. And you have like multiple tiers of bows, like long bows and short bows and stuff like that.
And
it's
well,
literally, it's
makes...
like if you... Oh, you go on.
It makes fortifications much more effective.
Yeah, and it's
because you don't have
like,
fucking explosives.
If you want to build a bow, you need to harvest plants and spin them into string and make the bowstring. So it's more of the like primitive elements.
Yeah, Ark is primitive, but then suddenly it just turns into that. Hey, I now have a fucking machine gun and a rocket launcher while riding a T-Rex.
And later on you get things like laser guns and flying suits, like fucking Iron Man suits and laser guns, and mech suits with rocket pods and stuff like that.
I tried to dodge with the wrong button.
I noticed. It is fun, but in my opinion, the primitive aspect is what they should have focused on.
Yeah, I heartily agree, because that's much more interesting to watch when people chuck spears and try to hit with less accurate weaponry than fucking sniper
I would
rifles
have been
or whatever.
fine with like muzzle-loaded muskets being the pinnacle of technology in Ark. Oh shit, I can't block lightning, that's true. Bully it. It has
Bully
been bullied.
bully! Giga bully!
Giga bully.
Bully bully! Giga bully!
Yes, bully bully. I am covered in lightning. What is this debuff actually? It is called Doomed.
Yeah, you're just you have less elemental resistance.
But less lightning resistance.
Yeah,
precisely.
specifically. But it's the same effect for all elements, though. It's doomed regardless of the element.
Yeah. Yeah, Alexa, it's true. Like I really would have preferred if they just went to the point. Like they have a weapon in it called long neck rifle, which I think would have been the perfect like top tier technological advancement. It's basically a single shot rifle. That or a muzzle loaded musket would have been the brilliant, like the best possible ending, I feel like. But since it went to fucking laser guns and Iron Man suits, it's a bit too much.
Yeah.
Or if they wanted to go with the modern route, just don't put guns and shit in it. Put like, they have a compound bow, but they could have made it so that you have a compound crossbow and that's your best weapon instead of a fucking assault rifle. Also, some of the leveling systems for the dinosaurs is something I'm not a massive fan of. Since you can literally have a raptor that does like 10,000 damage and then a wild T-Rex is gonna hit you for like 10. That's something I'm like
a bit of an odd system.
Yeah, the whole damage being just numbers instead of being related to the power and size of the dinosaur is something I'm not huge a fan of. But
It's a
still an
dodo.
enjoyable
It
game.
critically hits you for 15,000 damage.
Yes. It's still a fun game, but it has its issues.
Yeah, and I think like any game like Rust or
I'm slow,
Ark
by the way,
or
so
whatever,
it'll take me a second.
you kind of have to play it in like a like intensively for a week or two.
Yeah.
That's just what you have to do. You just build your shit for a week or two and try to be active for that time and piss off your neighbors and then go away.
Yeah.
I mean, in a week you should be like relatively intense playing. You should be able to have a fairly high tier of everything.
Yeah. But Rust is probably the best example of the game that really needs you to play on a server where there are other people who can be a danger to you. Yeah. And it's like, in Ark, it's basically like just wild animals aren't super strong. But the thing is, you can basically just raise them. Like, if you have two maximum, like first generation dinosaur can be, I think it's level 250. But then if two 250 level dinosaurs have a baby, that dinosaur starts from 250 and can again go up by 128 levels. So you can literally have,
Jesus Christ, that sounds awful.
Yeah, you have people who selectively breed their dinosaurs to have like hundreds of millions of health.
Hey, come on. That's really humane, you know. That's what we do. That's what we would fucking do.
Yeah.
As humans. Hey.
Yes.
First disconnect.
Oh.
How novel. I'm going to go and take a pee. Be right back.
To get the prettiest looking dinosaur. But there are people.
Has to be a high level.
Yeah, there are people who selectively breed them to insanity. Yeah, it's also Ark is one of these games where the difficulty curve just it's fairly mellow, and then it literally just jumps to fucking 11 billion when you have to fight the bosses, and they're literally unkillable. Which I get that the bosses are supposed to be hard, but when the first boss has 10 million health, and it literally requires you to play and breed your animals for like a couple of months to be able to fight it. That's a bit of a problem. For Mort, are you still in Discord? You suddenly went silent. Mort. Mort, are you there? Hello. Mort. Mort has vanished. Did someone suddenly come in and assassinate my streaming pal? Then I might do an Ark stream at some point. With B, possibly.
I am back.
Oh, what happened? You just suddenly vanished.
I said that I will take a pee.
Oh, I didn't hear that. It cut off before that.
Oh. Oh well.
I have reopened the game.
Yes, I am here.
Also, Ark has a very funny system when you're setting up your game. There are sliders that you can set up, like how much XP you gain from whatever and how fast is the taming and shit. But you can also write whatever number in that, like there's both a number selection box and a slider, and the slider usually goes up to like 5, you get 5 times XP or something, but you can literally write whatever the fuck you want in the number selection. Like you can have a 11 billion times more XP gain, and it works.
Just like WoW private servers. I remember that.
That is so bizarre.
People usually have... Some private servers had really absurd like XP rates.
Yeah.
I remember Lexa playing on a private server where they basically had the beta Mount Hyjal before it was an actual zone and when it was just an empty area. It was basically a server where you had levels beyond the cap at that time, and they went up to like 255. And it was basically just groups of enemy, like random mobs in piles of a certain level, and the entire point of the server was to just level up. And there, of course there were premium items that cost money. Because every illegal private server, of course, decided that, hey, let's monetize this. You're gonna pay €50 for a set of absolutely ridiculous armor, and then like €100 for a single weapon that is just flat out the best thing ever.
Because
and it was really, really silly.
It's the best thing.
Hmm?
Because monetizing illegal products is the best thing in the world.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And like many Minecraft servers do the same thing.
Yeah.
They have illegal extra purchases that go very, very strongly against the terms of service.
Yep.
Like some of the biggest ones, like the Minecraft World server, where you could claim like parts of the world that are shaped like the real map of the world.
Yeah.
Even that one had like premium purchase bullshit that was that was expressly prohibited by
I feel,
the terms of service.
If I recall, there was a big fight about the whole come into the server and pay for a lot of land that you have all the rights to, and apparently that's the only monetization you can do. If you yourself are paying for a server provider, then you can monetize other people to play on your server, so you're basically renting.
Yeah, you can do that,
space.
but none of the items or anything like that are allowed to be sold for money.
Yes.
And many servers are doing that.
Yeah. If I recall,
absolutely
Gmod
ridiculous.
is the only one that actually allows you to make custom items and sell them on Gmod servers. Because Gary doesn't care.
He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. The whole fucking Gmod is a mod to begin with. And where the hell is Riza Aberdeen to begin with? Riza Aberdeen is down there.
She's down, yeah.
Oh, there's the dude whose armor we would have gotten if we had joined these guys. This guy would have gotten his armor.
Weeb armor. Helmet. If they can call police, if they can't police it, then what is the point of making the rule? Indeed. But that's the thing. They add that rule because if somebody gets large enough, they will sue. That's the thing.
Yeah, and the whole point is one point of adding it is also so that if somebody gets scammed over something like that, they can't sue the actual producer of the game because they've
it's already against the terms of service.
Yeah, that's the main point of it.
Yeah, it's mainly to cover their own ass and to hold their own copyright. How is
I wish I could promise we would be there. To call off the war will require an enormous effort. I wish I could, I really do.
We have to pay them well over 100 silver.
Oh no!
To guarantee they'll listen.
We have to bribe them.
Like hundreds, like thousands of silver. I need to give her 100 silver. Sorry, I need to sell some of my silver, some of my gold even. Yeah, just
what
tell you
is
what my
going
gold
on?
bars. Actually, let's sell a couple of gold bars just in case. Like Riza Aberdeen, I have your 100 silver.
There we go.
I will do what
my
I can
keyboard
to
colors are back
peace.
now. Excellent.
Yeah.
Well then.
I can see what I'm pressing now.
Convince Sagar in Berg Inn to oppose the war. Where the fuck is the inn? Sagar Battleborn. That was such a dreadfully hard mission. We had to gather a total sum of 150 silver.
Oh no!
I literally have thousands of silver and gold bars at this point.
We need to bribe you with a pittance.
Yes. Oh, hi Sagar. What do you want?
What now?
Elat demands peace.
Well, that's too bad for him. No force on our eye will make me change my mind. Ha! I doubt that very much. What? Well, that's too bad for him. Do you know what you're starting? You little weasel.
How
Way to
dare
fight
you.
Sagar Battleborn.
You've just made a terrible mistake!
Hey, the bar fight.
Jesus! No!
Does he hurt?
Yes!
Let me buff first. There we go. Look, he's on fire now. We can literally just wait for him to burn out.
Pull him to the trap.
Oh, you put that trap down, I didn't even notice.
Please bully. Bully him. He slapped me very, very hard.
He's dead.
Roar!
Oh, you can't fucking loot him. This is piss. Couldn't loot him.
Disgusting. They deny us
shit.
our loot. Hey, we get to talk to him again.
Well, looky here.
Hey. He's
Oh
pulling back
fine,
his
you
armies.
beat me in battle. I guess I'll bring my troops back.
Give horror chitin a tribal favor or a coral horn bow. How the fuck do we horror chitin at this point? Somebody sells it, don't they?
Probably the alchemist.
I'll go check the blacksmith, you check the alchemist.
I need to repair, so...
We had a bunch of horror chitin before, but we sold it all. Do you sell any horror chitin? You
How can I help
do
you?
not. You don't even sell a fucking coral horn bow. Shit.
No horror chitin here.
None here either. Let me quickly Google where we get horror chitin from.
Big ass monsters. That much I do know.
Horror chitin is obtained from things. We literally had so
It's
much
obtained
of
from
it.
things. No way.
Tamara the Smuggler can sell it. Or Shell Horrors. Where do we find you guys? I know we've fought you before, but where
Yeah,
do we
we
find
certainly
you?
have.
Where are they?
I'm just hoarding property at this point. We barely do anything with silver anymore, so...
Yeah, we don't.
16 gold bars.
Cabal of the Wind related locations. So oh yeah, we cleared the Cabal of the Wind temple in Anmakar Forest, and there was a bunch of them in there. Should we just go and kill one?
Yeah, I guess.
Actually, we could also make a coral horn bow, but I think that needs horns, which we don't have.
Well,
So I've made one before.
yeah, it requires the antlers.
Yeah, we would need a bunch of stuff. Let's just go kill one horror and get the chitin.
How can I help
wait
you?
after the exit, good sir.
Right. Well, I have half my stamina and about 30% of my max health.
We can have a kip if you want. You died, I entirely forgot.
Yes. I sometimes forget myself. I die on the daily. No, this is an inn.
This is the right door. Outward is the only game where you can heal yourself of disease by dying.
Oh yeah, and quick travel by jumping off a bridge.
Yeah. I have paid for the room, you may sleep.
Hooray! Might as well sleep for 24 hours. I need to repair for 10, so...
Loading area.
Oh yeah, and one of the biggest issues with Outward is definitely that if you are the player joining another player's game, you cannot advance in your story. You only advance the other player's story. You don't get the achievements other than, like, kill this or kill that achievements. But, like, quest achievements, no. You cannot progress in your quests while you are in somebody else's game. Also, if you do faction quests, you don't get the benefits of being a member of the faction unless you are the player 1. Or if you do the talking. If player 2 does the talking, then player 1 doesn't get anything. So you can potentially screw rewards. Yeah, you could screw over the player 1.
Yeah, that's something that really irritates me. Like, there's a bunch of things where some NPC goes like, I'm gonna give you this or that, and they will only give that to the person talking to them, not the person
exactly.
to play it.
It's odd choice.
It is. It is very old school choice.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the game, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but the game basically requires you to haul a metric shit ton of various potions with you if you actually want to be effective.
I mean, some people just like that you really need to come in prepared, especially if you're playing alone. You need to get tons of buffs, buffing items, buffing potions, traps, and, well, you need to have, potions for various situations, like certain elemental resistances and all that. Yeah, Witcher 3.
Yeah, I do have
Witcher 3 does it really well, I think.
Yeah, yes, Witcher 3 does it very well, the whole preparing for big battles.
And I think Witcher 1 and 2 were also really good at the whole preparation, and I think in Witcher 1 and 2, preparation with potions was absolutely necessary. I played Witcher 1 on the hardest difficulty, and Jesus Christ. If you didn't level up potions and didn't make the best potions, you were fucked.
Is this the right way?
And, some bosses you basically had to spam the shield spell, otherwise you couldn't win some of the boss fights.
Yeah, it's like in Witcher 3. In Witcher 3, if you play on the hardest... No, this is the wrong fucking way. Yes, it is. If you play on the hardest difficulty, then you really need to make preparations and get potions.
Yeah. But yeah, the thing is, Witcher 3 has a lot of mechanics, but once you actually get around to it and you understand how it works and get to level it up, you can specialize into a lot of things and be really strong. I mean, I went with cat armor and I basically put everything into fast attack and alchemy. And I added, whenever I added the oils to weapons, basically,
and your sword.
Yes, so that I can shove it up somebody's throat.
Yes,
and decapitate them, of course. But it just made everything so much stronger. You got like extra 100% damage and chance to poison, apply burning, and all kinds of crazy shit. Because in Witcher 3, you could experiment with different builds. And
that was a good thing.
Yeah, I really like it. It feels like you have options. Would never finish Witcher 3.
Yeah.
I can totally get that. Yeah, I can relate. Sometimes it's really weird to come back to a game that you were really long in. You've gone really far in the story, and then you hit a spot that is just really frustrating, and you just kind of lose interest for several months. You come back like, where the fuck was I? What is this? Who the hell is this? Oh, hey.
Oh, hi. Oh, fuck. How do I cancel this? There we go. Oh, it's a giant. No, it's not. It's one of these guys.
No, yeah, it's corrupted. It's the Immaculates.
Yes. I want fancy hand shield. I just put my hand up and works as a shield. I want that.
Dark Souls has you covered.
It does, actually. You are correct. Bully. Your block is nothing compared to my bully. My spam. Stole everything. Now let's go down.
I learned the game. Got the mutator route to spells instead of attacks. Could basically one-shot anything with the knockback sign. Yeah, that's just... Also, just focusing on the knockback sign and getting it so strong that you can kill people with it. People just fly. It's fun.
I played Witcher 3 with medium armor. Like I had the wolf armor put with strong attacks and potions. It was actually good fun. Oh yeah, this is the place where we can just one-shot that guy.
Yep. Let's see if we got the horror chitin.
Yep.
Right, we probably don't want to jump down there. There was an elevator going there.
Yeah, there was. I remember the elevator.
I
mean, there's just a way around here, isn't there?
Yeah.
With these little coward shits. You can be coward all you want now that you're on fire, and you will eventually die of it. Oh, there's more of them. More of the little buggers. Oh, there's one of the big ones. Cool, we don't necessarily even need to go down.
It's gonna punch hard.
Yeah, probably should have gone with my lightning attacks for these guys. Oh well. Also, one thing that I kind of don't agree with this is some of the elemental attacks are really fucking strong. Like it's very strong if you know what is weak to what element, but you can feasibly only get 2 elemental buffs ever, and there are 4 buffs you can get, but you can feasibly only get 2 at one playthrough, which is something I'm not a massive fan of. Especially as the Spellblade, who literally uses the weapon buffs. It's really annoying that you can only get 2 elements.
Ow.
I really want to play Dark Souls again. I need to grab the remake. So I can play... And yes, we did get the horror fighting.
Let's get to it then.
GTFO.
GG, no re.
GG, as no re.
I just like to socket all the weapons so that I can maximize the chance of applying some sort of damage over time effect.
Yeah.
So just burning, poison, whatever, just for the hell of it.
Bleed was the strongest one. We can
Right.
just run around, I think.
Also, sweet music of people burning alive and just crying for their life. Jesus. Oh, man.
Yeah, the sword that gets stronger with every kill is fucking insane. One of the, like, big things I like in... I can't remember which game it is, but at least Dark Souls is one of that kind of weapons, which is basically a weapon that gets more and more powerful dependent on how much currency you have on you. That's kind of fun,
Is it called the money shot?
Well, one of those, and then there is in Dark Souls, I think the King's Sword that does that. In Dark Souls 2, at least, there's a King's Sword that does that. And especially in Dark Souls, I find it very, very fun to use because it's very high risk, high reward. I'm stuck on a tree. No, I'm not. I was free of said tree.
kind of one interesting thing about The Witcher 3 is that I really didn't think that I would be sentimental for a weapon.
True.
And there is one weapon at the end of one of the DLCs. If you paid attention to the story and actually gave a shit, it is actually a really cool weapon to use.
Who pays attention and gives a shit? What
Yeah.
is this?
Exactly, it's just the thing that it really means a lot for you to actually get that sword, and it's actually a really decent sword too.
Is it the one you get from?
Don't spoil
Cross
too
and
much. Just insane. Not Crate,
Okay. Because the
but that one that one also is a very iconic weapon too, and it has a lot of significance.
Yeah, the only problem is that it's shit.
Yeah.
That's like really amusing. They build it up to be like the strongest sword ever made, and then it's fucking trash.
But yeah, Lexa caught up to which sword I was actually talking about.
Yeah.
It's a really good one, ultimately, and story-wise, it's just really cool that you get it. I have completed the Tucson DLC too, and basically I'm done with the game. But I have some side quests and stuff to do still, so I still keep it installed. And I still keep using that sword because aesthetically it also looks really, really cool.
I did not enjoy the first DLC with the Immortal dude. That wasn't fun to me for some reason, but I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I think that is the pinnacle of DLC. That's like the best DLC I've ever played.
For some reason, I found the story in that one to be very dull, and the missions were very boring for some reason to me. But I thoroughly enjoyed the Tucson DLC.
I think Tucson wasn't that good, honestly. I mean, it features some of the more interesting and enjoyable characters, yes, but the open world aspect of it, I really didn't care for it at all. I actually enjoyed Hearts of Stone a lot more. Or Heart of Stone.
I wasn't a fan of that for some reason. I found the characters in Heart of Stone to be very bland, and the stories were the missions were very boring to me.
I feel it's the other way around.
For example, the bar mission where you get possessed by the spirit, I found that insufferable. Like I literally played that in like 5 or 6 sittings because I just couldn't stand it for long enough to play through it at once.
I don't know, it kept me engaged.
Yeah.
Tucson was, it has too much shit. I really don't need more open world as DLC.
I probably didn't like, especially the bar bit, it was... Like, that's probably one of the things that influenced my opinion on the DLC as a whole, because I found the character of the dead brother insufferable.
It's intentional.
Yeah, it was one of those...
But come on now, no spoilers, for fuck's sake.
I know, but it's the kind of character that I absolutely hate. And for that reason, I couldn't stand the entire DLC, basically.
Well, I can get that because I absolutely despised Welcome to the NHK. Because the main protagonist was fucking obnoxious.
Yeah.
I couldn't finish that. It was horrible to me.
Lexa agrees with me with Blood and Wine being the superior DLC.
Nah, I don't agree.
The
story is good, and the characters are good. But just the the environments are really nice, but I really didn't want more open world.
I just would have liked if they had added, like, for example, in the very beginning of that, you meet a new kind of monster that you haven't seen anywhere before, and that's literally the only one in the entire fucking game. And I would have loved to have, like, at least a hunting mission for another one. I really like. One of my favorite things about The Witcher 3 is the hunting missions. Like the what are they called? Witcher
Contracts.
challenges, GTG gaming. I'm
Skellige.
doing well.
Skellige is absolutely gorgeous, but
Yes,
for
Skellige
a completionist, it's fucking nightmare.
That is also true. Where the fuck are we going? Where is this woman?
Some Gabriella.
Gabriella Sullivan should be around here. There she is. No, that's Rhys Aberdeen. What? Oh, it's the one with the dog. It's her. Yes,
Hey
that's
there.
Gabriella Sullivan.
I kinda tried some sort of completionism with Witcher 3, but I fucking gave up when I saw Skellige.
Wonderful. My people. Huh. Well done.
Yeah, the constant diving into the sea
I'll get to work on my end.
get the fucking scavenger boxes and smuggler boxes, it was horrible. I did it for a bit and then I just gave up.
You need it there. Desperately.
Civil war strikes the city of Levant.
Oh boy.
Well,
I guess we are going back to the desert.
back to the heat of the desert we go.
Oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, I mean, aesthetics-wise, all of the DLCs are worthwhile. Everything in that game looks fucking beautiful. I found a lot of the time I preferred to just travel without fast traveling.
But
because
Mark,
the scenery is really, really cool.
Do you know why Blood and Wine is the superior expansion?
Why?
It adds more Gwent cards.
Ah, Jesus. I stopped with that too. I stopped giving a shit at some point.
I think I only missed like 2 cards at the very end of the game. I had almost all of them.
I mean, Gwent is a fun card game, but when you just start doing it for completion's sake, it's not very entertaining.
Well, true. I actually enjoyed the game so much that I just wanted to challenge everyone who was willing to play Gwent with me, and that way I just got.
I did it for the longest time too, yeah. But at some point, it just became a fucking hunt to get those.
Yeah.
And I just kind of gave up.
I don't think Mr. D is gonna attack us. He's just kind of
fucking drifting. Cue initial D music here.
Yes. Deja vu.
Deja vu. I'm seeing this shit again.
Yep. That's the entrance to the Abrasar Desert. Oh, merchant's here. Hello, merchant.
Yeah. Skellige is not only is the ocean part very obnoxious, but the amount of mountains.
Yes.
When it comes to completionism, that makes it so much more just frustrating to do. And well, I cannot blame you at all for giving up on that, because that is
But yeah,
beautiful,
GTG,
absolutely beautiful. But
I hope you're doing well as well.
Man,
that was an odd sentence.
Yeah, that is a good point. If you sing it too well, and in according to how the song goes, they will fucking copy strike you.
Yeah. How does the fucking Twitch copy strikes even work? I thought they just mute you if you do something copyrighted.
Well, no. Twitch usually does that, but somebody else sends the DMCAs.
Oh, yeah, true.
And now somebody has figured out how to do it, and they've done it in mass. And apparently, the companies behind those, like Warner and all that, they have been actively developing a DMC like detection device that can send them in real time, as in while you are streaming.
Right.
So that is going to be the future of it. They are going to be having live DMCAs.
So they're basically turning Twitch into YouTube when it comes to
No.
copyright strikes.
It's not Twitch's fault at all.
I know, but they are like the companies are trying to turn Twitch into that kind of copyright environment.
Yeah, it's going to be a fucking minefield.
Yeah.
That's why I've already started to... Well, I started using OC Remix's music.
Yeah.
In...
I mean, Frosty makes
as pause music, really. Pause music because, well, they are not copyrighted. Well, they have a copyright, but you are allowed to use them as long as you give appropriate credit and as long as you don't monetize the songs themselves. You can use them in your videos, you can use them in your streams, as long as the focus is not the songs.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I don't usually play any music on my
also
stream.
Also Perturbator. I mean,
it's just annoying, like, that kind of stuff is annoying if you have games that have copyrighted music in them.
There's a reason why you should have music. I mean, I sure as shit won't listen to silence for 15 minutes while there's a break going. I'll piss off. And I am fairly sure that many other people do too.
This is true. I have friends who make music. Frosty is one of them. So I was thinking that that could be one way to go around it. Because if I fucking know the person who made the music, then I know they're not going to copyright strike me. Bee has made a mistake. She has released a hamster into the room and now she's not sure where it is. It's not our hamster, even.
I mean, I can see him. I just don't catch him.
Well, that's gonna be a challenge.
Yes. Oh, I'm low on stamina.
Real life anime girl versus a rodent.
Yes.
This sounds like an anime episode of itself.
It does kind of sound like an anime episode. To those wondering, the whole real life anime girl comes from the fact that apparently if she speaks Japanese, she sounds like an anime girl.
Also, when she sneezes.
Yes. She has a very pixie sneeze.
Yes. Well, I could actually see that as an Azumanga skit.
Yes.
Real life anime girl versus Hamtaro.
Yes. Yeah, I know GTG. I know that that's a case. I know of a YouTuber who had that kind of problem. The problem was that the company who actually monetized it hadn't purchased the rights. It was the manager of the musician, but they didn't have the rights. Like the musician himself held the rights, and that became a bit of a mess, apparently.
Yeah, music is a bit of a dangerous territory, but there are certain musicians, like apparently Perturbator, who have made sure that their music is not claimed.
Yeah. And there is, like, if I use music in the games, it's usually, well, a small game like this where they have literally made the music or just bought some copyright. It's non-copyrighted stuff, or then I make sure it's a game where the producers of the game have said that you have free use for all of the aspects of the game. Because that also means the music is available. Oh, we need to talk to this guy.
Carry on then.
We need to go to the slums.
Oh yeah, that's what we were told about the slum entrance. Fair enough.
But yeah, copyright laws are antiquated as shit. I know that they are there to protect the rights of artists. but it is very badly abused, and it is outdated in how it is applied.
And the problem is that it's very easy to abuse.
Yes, but
Like,
that's
especially in
mainly
YouTube.
because the companies themselves are very they allow
Listen
for
up.
it because they are afraid of lawsuits. They don't want lawsuits.
Oh, we need to go to the Oasis. Well, which one of these is the Oasis?
What the fuck is an where? What?
I don't know. Oh, the Nomad Oasis, which is literally where we came from. Jesus fucking Christ.
Are you serious?
Thanks, lads. You could have told us a tad sooner.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, YouTube is even worse with that, since YouTube doesn't check who claims the video.
Yeah, no.
There is a YouTuber that I watch a lot, and he had the same clip of music copyright claimed by 17 different people. And YouTube just blindly accepted all of the claims.
Well, it's an automated system, so
Yeah.
no kidding.
Yeah, but it's weird that even an automated system would literally accept the same piece being owned by 17 different people.
Well, many parties can have the rights.
Well, yeah, true. But it was like most of them were like single people, not actual companies. See, because anyone can copyright strike a piece of music if you have a... Yeah, and that's like one of the things people scam a lot in YouTube. Like, they just copyright claim that some music in a video belongs to them, and then they get all of the monetization money from it.
Some people even do like targeted harassment.
Yeah.
If they hate someone really, really badly, they can just go and fuck with their income.
Yeah, some companies have also done that. Like, there was a massive mess with Wargaming a couple of years back, where they threatened a YouTuber who criticized their game with a copyright claim.
Oh yeah, I
copyright
remember
strike.
that.
And then that just became a massive PR mess for them. Like, of course, it's something companies
Didn't
do.
Total Biscuit talk about that back in the day?
Yeah, he did.
Because he was very strongly against that kind of strong-arming bullshit.
Yep. GTG, have fun lurking around.
Yeah. Hope you have enjoyed our ranting.
Yes, we rant about various things.
All kinds of things.
Oh, and if you're interested, I'm gonna do more Dishonored on Thursday. Since you seem to enjoy that game. But yeah, I hope Twitch doesn't become quite as easily abusable with it as YouTube has become.
Only time will tell, I suppose.
Now, isn't YouTube now trying to implement a system that would not allow monetization of content that is aimed at children?
Yeah, that's been the thing of late, that they because it relies on personal data of children, or like customer data of children, and they don't. Well,
yeah.
Agencies that want to protect the rights of children don't really like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always good to have people asking about the game.
Yeah, but like, so the whole wargaming thing was basically, they even had a community group of streamers and YouTubers who did content on their games, and then one of them was a bit of a sweary boy, and then Wargaming added a patch. Like, I think they added a tank that was stupidly overpowered, and they charged real money for it. And well, obviously this community contributor then made a video and heavily criticized them for it, and then they threatened the community contributor with a copyright strike on YouTube. And then that kind of became a massive PR mess.
Many times when I'm experiencing a new game and somebody comes in asking how I'm liking it and all that. It's just not nice to give some sort of advice to people as to if it's worthwhile to play.
Oh, this dude is a trainer. It's a mercenary trainer, which is the bullet boy.
Jaimon.
What can I do for you?
He's bullet boy. I think we need to talk to Smooth the Sailor.
Greetings, friend.
Yeah.
Curious.
Smooth the tailor. Real smooth. Silky smooth, maybe.
Remember this.
Right.
Greetings, friend. Curious.
Want to buy some? Oh, boy.
Oh, he just teaches the boon of warmth. That's not very useful. Right, so now we need to go back to Levant. So we ran to Levant to get the message that we need to run here, and now we need to run back to Levant.
Yeah, that's probably our mistake, because we didn't read the quest text.
Probably. Yeah, it makes sense. Like, many people... One of the few MMOs that actually has a good in-game golds, like in-game money store, is Guild Wars 2, where most of the things you buy are purely cosmetic, and the cosmetics are actually good.
Too bad that takes away so much from them actually creating armor and stuff.
Yes.
For in-game purposes instead of just monetization purposes.
Because
and they've been really stagnant in Guild Wars. Last expansion came out 4 years ago.
Yeah, and they are now making the newest expansion, but still.
Yeah, they are, but they are very, very slow when it comes to MMO terms.
Yeah.
The game has been stagnant for ages.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing they've really been adding is the raids, I think, and they did add the one book.
They are fat shark slow.
Yes.
Even Fat Shark is faster than they are, to be fair.
They've added stuff, but not major stuff. Which
is that's the thing.
In terms of MMOs.
If an MMO doesn't produce major stuff in 4 years, that is usually a red flag for many people.
Yeah. But
or 3 years.
I hope they add a new race in the DLC, because I really feel like some of the minor races would be fun to play. I want to play as Tengu, that's what they're called. Yes, the bird people. It has been a difficult mating season for a bird person. Now we need to go down.
Yeah, I've always despised the WoW real money cosmetics thing. Because there is a really big like mount collection and like achievement collection and like fashion scene in that game.
I thoroughly enjoyed Path of Fire maps. Just because people in general don't like desert maps, don't mean everybody hates them. That was another word. My sentences today have been fucking shy. What's going on? I can't speak anymore.
But in general, people tend to hate desert maps.
Yes, this is true.
That's just how it is.
I'm a weird person who likes Egyptian themes and sand, so... I'm the opposite of Anakin Skywalker. I don't hate sand. I do also wish they made more good 40k games.
Oh yeah, that would be lovely.
Yeah, I have 100% on all the Path of Fire maps as well. Playing the Marine campaign of AVP 3 actually really reminded me of the whole thing. Like having a game where you play as a guardsman against like nids or something would be really fun. Because you can kill the targets. It's not super easy, but you can kill it in reasonable time, but it's still really fucking frightening. Like the Alien vs Predator Marine campaign is what I would probably imagine as being a guardsman fighting nids be. Like you have the ability to kill them, and it's relatively effective, but you still get fucking spooked whenever they show up. Oh, too steep.
Nothing's too steep for uphill rolling.
Yeah, one of the reasons why I'm not a massive fan of the idea of alien isolation is because they give you weapons, but you can't kill the alien.
Yeah, that is really frustrating. They give you the weapon and it's fucking useless.
Yeah, because in the lore, I do actually like the lore of Alien a lot. The whole point is in the lore the aliens are strong, but they are not fucking unkillable.
Yeah, I mean, they take bullet holes where anyone else would.
Yeah.
In their cranium.
And the weapons, there's actually a substantially deep lore about the weapons in the Alien universe, and they're actually really fucking strong guns.
Why are we going this way?
Because I think there's a way up from there.
Eh.
If I'm wrong, well, then I'm wrong. Oh, I'm very hot.
The thing about desert maps is that they have to be very, very well made, otherwise they are just really boring.
Yeah, somehow I like the rolling dunes of sand. Oh, this may have been the actual exit we were supposed to take. Yeah, because this is the Undercity passage. Rather than the slums entrance. It says, food rots with time, eat or cook, and for some reason I read eat your cook. And I was like, what?
Food rots, eat your cook.
Yeah.
Excellent life advice.
Yes, Lex, I understand they had problems, but I still enjoyed the maps. But that is because I like deserts. Also, I really enjoyed the Dwarven Ruins. Oh, fuck.
Well.
Oh, hi. Troglodyte. There's more of them. Yeah, if the food is rotten, you can always eat the cook. Exactly. Oh,
what if the cook is Robbie Rotten? What then? He is by name Rotten.
Indeed. I would also very much like to heal, but both of these guys are on me. Oh, I have died. Up to you, Mort.
You just had to take the lazy way out, didn't you?
Yep.
Oh wow, that could have been killed ages ago.
Yeah, the Griffin... I did enjoy the Griffin, which is one of the reasons why I felt that the Skyscale was a bit redundant. But now that I have fully upgraded the Skyscale, it is good. It's not as fast as the Griffin, though. So, in all honesty, if you can't be bothered with gathering the 250 gold for the Griffin, the Skyscale is a good option.
I still dislike the fact that they added mounts, even though they said that they wouldn't.
Well, yes, that is true. I do enjoy the mounts, but I wouldn't be entirely against them being restricted to only Path of Fire maps or the ones designed for them, because they kind of break the map completion. What did that lever do? Oh, there's another lever here. Ah, that
opens
the door.
This.
Because they really do break some of the older maps.
Some.
Yeah, all of them. Like, you can literally... They are good in Heart of Thorns maps. There I do like mounts. because they are so vertical and so infuriating because they are so vertical. I just hope the next DLC is gonna be good because I do also like Asiatic themes. So going to what is effectively China is very much up my alley.
Well, Kantha was a weird mix of China, Korea, and Japan.
Yeah, well, I like Asiatic themes. There's a reason why I did the grind for the Mongols in Conqueror's Blade. For some reason
I like
many
the silly furry hats.
Yes, I do like the hats. The hats are great. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
In the very early beginning of Path of Fire, where mounts weren't restricted away from jumping puzzles, that was fucking hilarious. You could literally
absolutely
go to any
everything was broken.
your way out.
Nope, nothing.
Judging with this by the speed of ArenaNet's usual progress, probably gonna be like 2 years until the next expansion comes out.
It's very, very sad because even with Guild Wars 1, they had a better pace.
Yeah.
And sure, it is a very different type of game, and it's probably easier to develop.
Ow! I died again.
For
I have very poor magic resistance.
Come on, hit.
He's still attacking me for some reason.
Yeah, I have no idea why. But yeah, I mean, because it was instanced, I suppose it was easier to balance the areas, but
Probably.
Still. Come on.
No, this just takes us back to Abrasar. This doesn't take us to Levant. Oh, that's actually where we came in. We had to fall down, and the way's still down. Huh.
Maybe we are supposed to get away from Levant through this.
Possible.
I don't know.
Neither do I.
You can still get max speed and hide with a griffin and skip every single jumping puzzle in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Guild Wars 1 really gave a sense of a journey.
I really still should buy Guild Wars 1, but it's still stupidly overpriced.
Yes, it is. You just need to wait until they tell you that it's discounted.
Yeah, it's 40 euros for an 11-year-old game. Let's just... Yeah, probably they haven't come up... Either they haven't come up with an expansion seller, or then it's something stupidly big that they're trying to implement, and it's probably going to fail at the very end. I think we just need to leave and go around the way where the merchant was, the merc.
Where the hell did this bandit come from?
What? Did you find a bandit?
Yeah.
Yeah, Alexa, 5 euros seems more sensible for that, but the full price of Guild Wars 1 is still 40 euros.
Yeah, digitally. I seem to recall that Alexa got it for like, got the box set, which was really, really cheap.
Oh, PS5 designs. I don't mind it. I wish it was full black, but I presume you can get it full black.
It looks really dumb. It looks like a router with a couple of pieces of paper added next to it.
I mean, kind of, but I still don't mind it.
I think it's absolutely stupid.
They probably tried to go too futuristic with it, but I still think it's better than the new Xbox design, which is literally a fucking mini fridge.
At least it's even.
Oh, yeah.
It's even surfaces, and you can put your drink on top of it.
That is an important feature. I do give
yes.
you
It just looks like it looks dumb. It looks like Cell's head from Dragon Ball. There are several really good memes about it.
Also, people made so much fucking Rule 34 anime shit with PS5 design. It's unreal.
Also, Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Personally, I don't mind it. I wish it would have been different, but I don't really mind it. It's maybe a little bit too different from their previous PlayStation designs, which were all kind of cubic, apart from the 3, which had the very odd rounded back.
Yeah. Yeah, for whatever reason, PlayStation, like Sony, really wants for you to put their consoles vertically.
Yeah.
I really don't know why.
Me neither.
It's really annoying to put discs in horizontally.
Yes. It is.
So, or vertically. Horizontally, it's much easier.
Yeah, then again, I'm probably gonna buy the PlayStation 5 eventually in like 10 years, so...
Yeah, that's a lot of fire things.
So it seems. Like, I literally bought my PlayStation for this year. Well. Drink the water.
Asshole of
I'm
a...
dead. Run away. I am dead. Here come the homing fireballs. Why don't we get homing fireballs?
This is bullshit.
Maybe, maybe they're trying to make it look like a PC. I'm hot, apparently.
I fucking hate these things.
Yeah, they're trying to make it a PC. They're trying to make it like the new PC, which is never gonna happen while it's so much weaker than a PC and doesn't offer modding support.
Also, yeah, doing Guam in Guild Wars 1 is that is a challenge challenge and a half.
Can you still get Guam?
Yes, yes you can.
Oh, okay.
It just requires a lot of grinding.
Yeah, to those wondering, Guam is the hardest title to obtain for Guild Wars 2.
Which requires Guild Wars 1.
Yes, you took my backpack.
Wrong backpack.
To those wondering what it translates, it means God walking amongst mere mortals.
And it's literally hundreds upon hundreds of hours of farming, grinding.
Yep. Oh,
you're
this place before.
You have some goop falling off you.
Yeah, I'm poisoned.
Why are you poisoned?
I don't know. I'm gonna get alpha jerky from this looter. Oh, it's a worker. It's not a looter. Where the fuck is the exit out of this place? Oh, here. Oh yes, and that could be possible. It could be something to do with they have horrendous ventilation in their PlayStations, and that's why you should put them vertical, because it gives you better airflow. That is true. I mean, some people have literally placed PlayStations inside computer cases because the ventilation and airflow in PlayStation is fucking horrendous. Oh, we're literally on the other side of the desert.
Some guide said it was like 4 hours a day daily for a month, and you should be able to get Guam.
Christ. That's still a lot of time.
Yes, that is tons of hours to put into it. It really depends on how you do it. Yeah. And, like in Guild Wars 1, you could stay in the very first area of the game. Like the tutorial area, and never leave and get to the max level. But it was a really, really tedious way. to go.
I have a friend who
Nowadays there's like daily quests that allow for you to gradually get there with appropriate level enemies, but it's still going to take fucking ages to get to level 20.
Jesus Christ, minimum of 120 hours if your guide maker levels of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Christ, then. I have a friend who would do that. Like, he... In Lotro, you literally get to level 6 once you finish the tutorial, and because he just wants to grind everything, so he spent, like, was something like a week in the tutorial area just killing the level 2 wolves to reach level 6 so he wouldn't get any free XP from completing the tutorial. And that was just fucking insanity.
Yeah, one of the optimized tactics for Guild Wars 1's max level in the tutorial zone is to, well, do all the farming of the mobs first. You max out your level as far as you can get without completing any quests, and then try to save them for as late as you can.
Give me a second, I need to throw the cats out of the room again. They're bothering the hamster. I'll be right back.
Throwing the cats out of the room because they're bothering the hamster sounds like an innuendo. A very long-winded one.
Right, I have returned. I also closed the windows just to spare the neighbors if I get any louder.
Can you get any louder?
Probably not. Oh yes, probably wasn't that hard with the help of this thing called Netflix to get max level in the tutorial area.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, that's literally how I grind in RuneScape. Like old school RuneScape, I just run it on my second screen and watch YouTube or Netflix or anime. Because I'm a massive weeaboo who watches
Oh yeah,
anime.
similar thing in Mr. Spandaria. I remember the guy who, one of the guys getting max level by just doing herb gathering and shit.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, as a neutral faction character as well.
Christ.
That is a lot of effort. But hey, I mean, if it gives you joy, then why not? Some people just really like the grind.
Yep, embrace the grind. There's a reason why people play old school RuneScape. Embrace the grind.
He was made into an NPC into the game, gathering for an eternity.
That sounds like a harsh punishment of purgatory. Are the bugs still chasing us?
Yes.
And one of them is. Let's kill it. Fuck it.
No, I'm not gonna fuck it.
Have sex with its first husk.
No.
Once we have laid its bones to rest. Except it's an insect, it doesn't have
Yeah, it's an
bones.
insect. It doesn't have any. Come on now.
Smite its chrysalis upon these hot sands. Can we now get in?
Hello.
Listen up!
Nope.
What?
It has to be the entrance underneath because they said it's under the
Under
city.
City Passage. Fuck me. Ugh.
Absolute shit.
What the hell did we miss in there?
I have no idea. Or then we just had to go. Oh, it's probably we had to drop the fucking platforms down, go down, pull the lever, and that locks the platforms in the upright position. Probably that, isn't it? Probably that. I hope. If not, we might be screwed. That's cool. Also,
wait,
Leroy
there's
Jenkins is
only
an NPC
one.
because he became a fucking meme.
The only person ever to actually make Talisman of Binding. Huh.
The platforms are still down. It has to be that direction, though. What the absolute shit? Oh, it's not intended
right.
to be on the loot table, right? Is there a lever we missed that pulls them back up or something? This is most peculiar.
Yeah, fair play to them for actually letting me keep it.
Yeah. But also Leroy Jenkins is an NPC because dude's a fucking meme.
Such conspicuous holes on the ground.
Where? What?
I think I found where we're supposed to go.
Did you? Oh. Yeah.
I did say that they're conspicuous, didn't I?
Yeah, you can actually run through them without taking any damage.
No, you cannot.
Yeah, you can. I did.
Ah! I am bleeding profusely. I'm eating bread to relieve myself.
There's a brutal great axe in here. Fuck it, I'll take it. No, I don't. It's really fucking heavy. I love how somebody like has this fancy ornate chair to look at people being tortured.
Right next to them too.
Yeah. It's a bit morbid. Oh, we probably need to find the lever that opens this door. Did you by any chance miss a lever?
No, I pulled the levers.
Did you pull this one as well? Yes, you did. I can still pull this one. What does it do?
It doesn't open this one.
No, you are correct. What the shit? Have we missed something else by chance? If I pull this one again...
It would be nice to have an actual map.
Yes, having a dungeon map would be fucking brilliant. Nope, it wasn't that one either.
At least an auto map, something.
Yeah, that you have to go somewhere and then it will show you. Shit. Also, they've gone as far as to make sure there are no maps available on the internet for these dungeons. Like, you can't Google the dungeon and find a map for it. And
What
that
a
is
pain in
taking it a
the
bit too
ass.
far.
Come on now. I would love to get out of this fucking passage.
Okay, to Google. Time to give up.
Oh. Now you can pass.
What? What did you do?
There's stone there. Now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. For whatever reason, the hole is now covered with...
Fuck.
It is covered with stones. Not like just some random rocks. No. Oh well, it might have been like a drawbridge kind of situation. It kind of looks like it.
That is bizarre. I'm coming up.
Damn it.
You failed.
I should have pulled it earlier.
Your attempts to falter my passage have failed.
Aww. What a shame.
Oh, actually, is there anything in here?
I'm trying to look and I really don't see anything very worthwhile.
That one goes to Levant.
Yeah, no, don't really find anything. So
see
Levant
if we
it
get
is.
to fight inside the city, because there should be a civil war going on. Civil wars are always fun.
Hooray. They can lead to regime change. Hooray!
Hurrah!
Oh. The music changed.
Yes, there's warrior music.
It started out as a really, like, happy-go-lucky thing, but... No, it's really serious.
Is the smuggler merchant woman still here? I presume no, because all the NPCs are gone. My god. No, the NPC woman smuggler dude isn't there anymore.
Doesn't seem like a great place for smuggling when all of the products are just flat out visible when you turn the corner.
Levant streets.
Stay safe.
Martial law is in effect. Yeah, I was hoping we'd actually have a fight. We need to go to the Palazzo. The hero's palace.
Stay safe.
Move along.
Surf. We are here by the grace of God.
We'll give him travel rations worse.
Give me an excuse.
Here's what you need to know.
There's smuggler's tunnel in the slums. I presume it's the tunnel we just came from. He was a very inconspicuous palace guard.
Yes, very.
Just handing us shit. A couple of random dudes just show up and you're like, yeah, here's the palace key. Have fun. I presume it's the same tunnel we just came from. Oh, there's a chest here. Anything in it? Nope. I'll take the ice rags, fuck it. So back to the tunnel we go, I presume.
But there was nothing to open there.
Maybe there was something in the first room. I'm waiting in the end, because it's the smuggler's tunnel is what they called it. So maybe it is through here. The only thing that comes to mind is it's somewhere in here.
Red door in the slums.
Hmm?
Quest text.
Oh.
The passage's entrance is a red door in the slums. Or was it this? Yeah, it's this. Ugh. We still need to find whatever the door unlocks. Oh, the key unlocks. It unlocks the door. But which door? Where? Oh, it's right here. Right.
I returned with popcorn. Did you find it? Go.
Yep. It's right where I am.
Yay. Oh, yeah. So it was in the tunnels. What?
It's the wall.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh. Ba-da-da-da.
But yeah, apparently all of the quests are timed, like the main quests for the holy mission.
I found a lever. So we shouldn't just fuck about for weeks.
Apparently not.
Ain't a weird mechanic. Do we finally get to fight something? Oh, yes. Oh no! They're dead!
Well, shit.
Can we steal their shit? They have fancy weapons. No.
No, they live.
Sorry.
They breathe. What?
Oh, he demands peace, does he? No, we'll make peace when we're good and ready to.
We triumphed over our tyrants, that's what. I am the new Queen 11 now.
I'm just fucking smoking.
I am the new Queen of Levant now. Alright, alright.
Oh, it was nothing personal. Listen close. I don't know, and I don't care.
Cool.
Enough talk. I don't care if Ella demands peace. He has no power here.
I still do. it's Calixa and Simeon who lost sight of them. Hey, the lives of our people here were threatened. All we ever did was defend ourselves. What? I find it hard to believe that they'd actually be willing to negotiate. You're asking me to abandon everything and put our hopes in factions outside our control. It's what the damn Blues pushed us to. We never wanted any of this. Enough lies. Levant is my home, and I will not let it continue to be destroyed.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Oh, your trap prevailed. Sorry, Zahn. Could you maybe aggro me, at least one of you guys? There we go. I love the fact that she's still smoking, even though we're in a fight.
I could steal his weapon.
Oh fuck, she actually has.
A royal great Kopesh.
Being in half health when the fight started was a bad idea in hindsight.
Yeah, and I had less than a fourth of my stamina, so hey, we're at full health and stamina.
Talk with King Simeon. Who the fuck is King Simeon?
Hey, your backpack.
Oh, yeah.
You probably want that.
Do we need to take the fucking down entrance again?
Probably.
Listen up.
Listen up. Oh, come on now.
I mean, it's our own fault for dying, but still.
No, I'm blaming you.
You died before me.
I'm blaming you. You couldn't hold the aggro.
My diplomacy may have failed, but...
Yes, and you couldn't hold the aggro. You're a poor tank.
Yes.
Awful. My. Yeah, if we had been a bit more prepared...
Yeah, would not have actually been a hard fight.
You know what? I pulled the lever.
We need to do the whole fucking dungeon again. That's ass.
Oh my god.
I opened the entrance to the troglodyte cave. And pull the troglodyte lever.
Oh yeah, we need to kill all of the enemies too.
Yep. I'm running back up.
There's a bandit there, by the way.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Ah, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Well, that was ass. Fucking weapon belt. Oh, I'm out of stamina.
Vree.
Can you kill the caster first? She's kind of annoying.
She does the AoE while I'm in the middle of the attack animation. Thanks.
This troglodyte literally
I'm
cannot
dead.
hurt me. I think the rest of them lost aggro on me.
Well, they're standing right there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna heal for a second and recover my stamina.
Well, they're coming to you. Why do troglodytes do work with the bandits?
I don't know. Time to run away from the casters, because the casters are the only annoying part of this. Maybe a bit of overkill.
This is very exciting to watch.
Yes. There's more of them. Jesus. He had copper on him. No, no copper, fucking silver. Oh fuck, Caster's still alive. Oh shit. This could end up poorly. Oh fuck, Steam Overlay, no! The Steam Overlay just popped up.
This is going brilliantly. Ugh. So,
I mean,
Chad,
now.
how are you been?
I've killed the melee bandit. There's the frosty woman. And now she's dead. Right, let's get you up, old Jimothy.
Oh boy.
Just go already and stand up here because you're gonna loot everything and open the door for me. Mm.
You lazy bastard.
Then I can do the lever trick on you.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. Do we still need to go in? No, I already have the palace passage key, so we can just go straight to the palace. That's at least something.
Yes. It's up, isn't it?
No, it's down here.
No. I mean,
yes,
is the bridge up?
I'm already at the palace door.
Pale ass door.
Now the question is, are we gonna get thrown straight into combat? Buff up just in case. There we go. Fight all.
Juan, how are you still here?
We are immortal god beings.
We are here again, by the grace of God.
She also almost one-shot me with that. There we go, now I can heal. Don't die. I can buff up and heal. I haven't even had time to draw my weapon yet.
She's just zooming around.
She literally cannot hurt me while I have my shield up.
Ow!
I stole the kill. Oh, we can't loot her. Shit.
But we,
oh no.
But we could loot our dead friend.
Yes. Can we now loot her? No.
Huh. Royal Great Kopesh, 42 physical damage. Inflicts pain.
He has fancy glasses.
Forget me. Calix's the one who needs help.
Elat's fury erupts, as potent as a volcano within you.
Then Sonal becomes cold.
Bring Calixa to Monsoon. I know of a way to save her life. Return to Monsoon with all possible haste.
That was Elat, wasn't it? He makes a very compelling argument.
As humanly possible.
I'll organize a convoy to Monsoon immediately. Come as swiftly as
let's
possible.
go with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we don't have to walk.
Yeah, that would be a horrendous pain in the ass. If we could avoid manually going there, yes. You can play along with people in your friends list. Try multiplayer either in split screen or online.
What even are friends?
No.
Go to the Monsoon Temple.
Is it a temple for monsoons?
Good question. Most likely not. Like,
yeah.
Is it just me, or is the captain like half a head taller than his guards? He is.
Yeah, he is.
Maybe he's just compensating with a tall helmet.
Just a tall head.
Yes.
This is what alien conspiracies are made of.
Oh, hi there, Elat. So, I think we need to...
Blessings of Elat upon you. We gather here today under Elat's eye to bring an end to the hostilities between the Blue Chamber Collective and the heroic Kingdom of Levant.
Not happening!
Sweet airs time.
Not to mention that the Holy Mission has been dragging out the preparation.
Enough squabbling.
I hear that your collective is at each other's throats over these talks.
The war broke many tribes.
That's not reassuring to me.
Oh, she's alive.
We require war reparations.
Do you expect us to just disarm ourselves?
even playing field will prevent future conflict.
It's hard to believe you're negotiating in good faith, Lady Aberdeen.
Yeah, give us half
need
your guns and
assistance
teach us how to make guns
in
so that we can
rebuilding our
maintain the
kingdom.
peace. Seems legit.
If food is what you need, we'll provide it.
Huh.
Hey, Elat! You said you could save her.
Just talk to the dog. Yeah, hey, you there.
Fear not.
Hey, listen here, see? God, you promised me things. See?
Calixa will truly bring the Levantine dream to life as the newly arisen goddess of Levant.
Wait. What?
I will be blunt. In order for you to survive, you must become more than what you are.
You must become God.
Will you take on the mantle of godhood for your people, Calixa?
This...
This is so
rather
sudden.
I mean, yeah, that's a tad sudden. You're gonna die when you become a god from me.
To any who wish to object, still your tongues.
That's not how it goes.
No, it's not. Alas, fuck off. Can't you even read, dude?
We will never do more than just survive. If I am the only god humanity can depend on.
I know my place. I cannot argue with a literal god.
Well, you can.
Becoming woman.
You have literally
Is this
been arguing
acceptable
with a
to
god.
all parties.
I agree to these terms. Simeon?
I can live with these terms.
So Simeon is also a bit of a git. Where's everybody in
Very
this game an
well.
ass?
Yeah,
Blue
Risa
Chamber
is a
Collective
bitch.
Accepts.
This
Then we've reached
These
an
royals
agreement.
are a bunch of bitches, and the fucking Viking dude is a bitch.
Yeah.
All of the leaders are a bit dick.
Offer
Just dick.
as gift the bounty
An
of the
exquisite
desert.
cut of charstone.
And I offered this gift in Elat's name. Ah, you have done much to aid in securing this.
Then, the task of Calix's ascension must begin immediately.
Defend the city from what?
Possible.
What?
The ritual of ascension will magnify
Oh.
your presence here.
Oh, right.
Protect our people until Calix's ascension is complete.
I'll have them ready the defenses.
Simeon, for once, you have to be my shield.
Good luck.
Good luck. Everybody else gives a
All
grand
of you who
speech
serve
and
the
good luck.
holy mission, come to my altar in the temple. I have need of you all.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So what we actually got from that was
We need to go to the
Peacemaker
altar.
elixir that gives you permanent bonuses. Ooh, I will drink that. Chug. And then we got a charstone. What permanent bonuses did we get? Maximum health, stamina, and mana increased by 20. Huzzah.
Good. Everyone needed for the ascension is present.
Why did we not get the helmet for the candle armor? That bothers me a bit.
So, what do I need to do? How does this work?
You need to
Your
die.
body is beyond saving.
Yep.
But your
Pretty much.
spirit is another story. I will divert mana from across the hollowed marsh to serve our needs. The spell that led me to godhood was designed to destroy the entirety of my being. I will need you to show the same self-discipline and force of will that I...
Yeah, just be really strong-willed. Become strong-willed
You need to use a
instantly.
giant source of mana to kill me, and I just have to survive it.
Yeah, exactly.
I can guide you through the process, but only you can transcend your own mortal flesh. Fear not, I have planned for this danger. I ask you to be a human barrier to contain the corruption that the Ascension will unleash. I cannot force you to give your lives, so I ask that you give them willingly.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I
Fair
will
enough.
gladly give my life to prevent a second scourge. I have no doubt that most of us are willing.
Who the fuck is Eleonora?
I had no idea.
Yeah, no. Okay, we should be in the front line of the defense.
Protect Monsoon with your life. The safety of the city is in your hands.
Who the fuck is Eleonora?
Oh, I guess we're fucked. The defense is in our hands.
Well, yeah, we're fucking dead. I would presume this is the last mission.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of Scourge around.
Oh, it's burning.
Do we need to fight them? We just need to kill all of them. I'm gonna kill the ranged one first, because they are the most irritating ones. Look, the backpack we dropped is still here. The ranged boy's dead. Oh, you even had help. You weren't even fighting alone. We can loot these guys. Ooh, this guy had some fancy potions.
Right.
We just need to go around and kill all of these
I
guys.
would guess so. Yeah, let's
or is
go.
this like a wave type thing? No. I hear more fighting.
I hear the clinks and the clanks.
Here is the clinks and the clanks. Don't die, Mort. Oh, actually, I should probably have changed in my lightning stuff. Defend me for a second.
Well...
Fuck off, dude. I'm trying to do things.
Oh, I'm dead.
So is he. I'm gonna set up some skills and then I will attend you again. There we go.
Like,
Figured that
these it's hard to fit in anything between the attacks because of how loose the combat is.
Yeah. There we go.
It's a massive pain in the ass.
Right, so is there any more clinks and clanks? Not by the door.
Clinkets and clankets.
There is something by our house. Is some fucker attacking our house?
This is not our house, this is the inn.
No. This is the second inn in the city.
We cannot
Can't
enter
even
the
go in
inn.
it. I don't see any fighting by where the smiths and stuff are. Nope, my quest is still to protect Monsoon. There's a corpse here. Is there any fight? Oh, there is fighting going on here where our house is. There is a big purple immaculate here. Oh, Mr.
Oh yeah,
Battleborn's
it's very
fighting.
purple.
Let's kill the other Immaculate first, because I feel like it's probably gonna be an easier kill. They're both now burning, so...
Get cheesed on. Nerds. Okay, that's all, I think.
Yep, that was it. Can we now go and loot the purple one? I feel like he probably had some fancy shit. I go check if the purple one had some fancy shit. Oh, all the NPCs have returned. Yay.
And nothing's burning. No, wait, yep. Something's still burning.
Yep, Burning Nation is still in progress. Don't you dare loot my things, NPCs. Did she?
Very purple things. Butcher's amethyst.
Amethyst.
Huh.
I'll take it.
Cool.
It is a memento of a hard-fought battle. Oh, these guys all have health potions. I will steal all of them. Because you can fucking heal yourself and I can't. Benefits of being a mage, I guess. Oh, what the hell was that? Ooh, a large emerald. I don't need money, but I'm still gonna take a gemstone.
I'm going to take things that are worth money.
Cardinal Boromir.
Greetings, friend.
You there, I shall sell you things. I'll sell you that. And that. I will sell you this tongue. I found in a bug. There we go. It wasn't, the emerald wasn't even actually worth much. Oh, there's a charred corpse here. Lovely. Where is the cardinal?
I'm going to buy a gold.
Helmet. Is this Eleanor?
Okay.
This is Eleanor. The first quest giver was Eleanor.
Ah, right. Oh well, I have 19 gold bars now. And 700 gold.
So I'm going into
Gotta have the
temple.
big money.
All the big bucks. Right, hello, Cardinal. You're still alive, I see. Everybody's still alive. Nobody fucking died of absorbing the scourge.
Ah, good. Such a tragedy. This is your task. Go now. Protect Ori as you see fit.
That is...
The rest of the holy mission trusts in you.
Enjoy the piece you helped create. Yep, that's the story done.
There we go.
Oh, now I got the helmet.
We managed to finish the game.
And a Palladium Great Hammer. Look at my helmet. I am now a bird.
I am a bird. Oh my god!
That is the word. Did I get any fancy skills by any chance? No, I literally got no skills. I just got some armor. And I think the ability to create set armor. And a Palladium Great Hammer, which is shit. I mean, it looks fancy, but it's shit.
It's worth money.
Probably. But we have now basically completed the game.
Capitalism flourishes during the time of peace.
Indeed it does.
Also during war.
City is still burning, but hey. We have created peace, so
hey! Hooray for the peace! Everything's burning!
Oh, what did Soren teach me? Powerful Juggernaut Strike. With 200 mace.
Damn little weasel.
Damn little weasel.
I guess that concludes our journey in Outward.
You will always have a place at our table.
It was indeed worth big monies. It was worth 300 gold. Silver even.
Listen up.
What the hell is this?
What? Where?
Simeon's Gambit.
What?
Simeon's Gambit. I learned from the king. Deflect a melee attack with a spear and counter it.
It's a parry. A spear parry.
Yeah. And apparently that can only be learned from King Simeon.
Fair enough.
I learned it because I bought him enough. I gave him enough money to buy a couple of beers. Sweet.
Yeah. That fucking Battleborn dude is massive. Like, he's a head taller than everyone here.
He's a Viking, so duh, of course.
But I guess that concludes.
And I can see his eyeballs.
Outward. Oh yeah, I can see you. His eyeballs have weird growths at the back of them.
Something odd are going on.
Maybe he's becoming corrupted. Should we conclude the stream and do the spiel then?
Yes, I think this is it.
Yes. Hello everyone. I have been Cheese of the Ministry, and we have in total been half of it.
I have been Mort. Hello, I still am Mort.
Indeed, I am also Cheese. Still, I have not ceased to exist.